Are you live yet?
I am now.
Wait, does YouTube recognize you live?
That I don't know. But hello, welcome everyone. I am not awake. I may look awake, but I am not. I am a walking zombie.
That's a good idea. I'm tired, but I may look sleepy. I don't look sleepy. Think we can gather that. Eyes are open.
Hey man.
You're here.
Am I?
I mean, unless I'm speaking to you.
Yo, Farsi, welcome.
That you're hiding from.
Woo.
Probably the FBI for smuggling cheese into the country. I don't know. Don't ask me why he would smuggle cheese. I have no idea.
Cheese smuggler.
I know why. No, you would throw it away, and I would smuggle it. And to show you, and you're like, God damn it.
I'm trying to think of what if I could smuggle food. This is a weird conversation, by the way.
Just to clarify, we're not. This is all jokes.
Of course, yeah.
Don't take this
right,
seriously.
yes, totally. The guy with no arms is the best.
He's actually the best at it. Not gonna lie. How is he the best? Well, he gets the job done, so it's not pretty.
We don't know how he does, but he gets it done.
He gets it done, but we're not gonna question him.
We think he's secretly Professor Xavier.
Yeah, he probably is.
I don't know if you have enough willpower and use the watt energy you can win. I don't know either. Maybe. I don't know either. I mean, maybe. I guess if you believed in the wall enough and you were an orc follower, maybe you might be able to turn that crane into something it wasn't before. But only through orky belief in magic will you do so. Now let me go into mods as soon as it loads.
Just trying to think what's the best place this camera to see actually goes to. See, I put it on that corner there. Just move it over slightly, so you can actually. So actually, I have more. You can see more of this. I was going to call it the size. Yeah, no, I'm just thinking of how I would make my crack on a bit more better. It's gonna be not as detailed as yours, but yes.
Hold on one second.
Don't worry about it. Hold
on one second. Why is this mod not installed?
Hold on. So yeah, tell me what mods you do have installed.
Well, hold on. I gotta reinstall the electric hybrids for some reason.
Oh, they're being a bit.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do it to two different ones. I gotta do it to it and the Rhino.
Oh, Arnott. It also tells you cannot enable mod.
Oh, nice. Filter. Hold on one second. My stomach is already kicking up. I like how it waited till I started streaming. Of course it did.
It's like you go like hold, go. Wait a minute, there's something I have not turned on yet. Wait, what is
Let me
this?
turn off. Oh god. Ah!
Why is that off?
Okay. I gotta find the ones I just had, so I gotta find the electrics again.
Yes, but I've been exhausted today for being unlocked for two various reasons. Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
Yes, that's not the reason. My reason is that I've been busy all day on my feet, so I can't be just like that. What I've got through to is Tango Orange. That's the only thing that's gonna keep me awake. As well as a drink here and there.
Whiskey Brothers Buggy. I'm looking through these, trying to find these things. Oh wow, look, Mercedes. So many scouts have been added, which I'm happy about.
Search up electric in the search bar.
There's the Rhinoc. I probably could.
That.
Yeah, you know what?
It would be faster, and it says you searching, go through.
Oh wait, I found it.
Also,
right as I was about to.
I saw the most chaotic soulstorm battle to date. Ooh, tell me, I am very intrigued. Also, lastly, good news. I am kind of writing my own story for the own robots. It's slowly going to come together in a weird way, but it's going to be there. So that's just to keep that in mind. We'll have official, in my mind, official law for kind of this, my robot army.
Complete.
And yes, the dwarves may be slightly involved in this.
Enable. Okay, James, I'm gonna download something real quick. So
I do that as well.
No part of this mod are
we're talking about.
Original creation by BB Customs. Okay. Also, shout out to apparently BB Customs and all kind. And who made this one? The B Gamer BBYT. For this mod that I'm about to subscribe to. It's called the Insanity Crawler. Revamped.
Oh no, I did see that. I just thought, I just looked at it and thought, neat.
So I'm gonna go ahead and download it and see if we can use it for this playthrough. Unless the gargant size of the Titan, then you're fricked, because that thing will put out its claw and hand and bitch like that crane into space. That's what I see happening. See that? When you say that, when I think about a gargantuan trying to fight a crane, I'm thinking that thing's just gonna get launched. Just gonna go woo!
No, I imagine that crane's gonna be like the little dwarf and that's
and just go flying.
It will go he will go flying, but is it gonna be hilarious? Yes.
He's like, yes, absolutely.
Absolutely, it will. But will it be worth it? Depends on what you find is worth it.
Alright, I'm gonna also get the other so type in electric after you get the revamped, the Insanity
versions.
Well, give both of them. Because the other electric conversion gives us
the twin steer,
the bigger ones, yeah.
The twin steer as of 10 by 10?
Yeah, one of them is the...
And then you get the Ford, weirdly enough, the Khan.
Yep.
And the other one.
What one?
What, the Khan?
No, also, not the Khan.
We get new we get new Khan Sentinel as the scout, as a new scout. So you get to have that. So you want both of them on. Okay.
Yep, turn both of those on. Now I'm I'm not gonna turn any more on because it's already quite a lot.
So tell me what you've got turned on at the moment.
I'm about to. Give me a second. Let me go out of the mod browser. Back in.
In unification mod, we got a mod called Survival. You got Space Marines, Elder, and Tyrants work together to fight orcs, and oh boy.
Alright, you ready?
Yes.
Alright. Insanity Crawler revamped.
Yes.
GGMS Hybrid Electric Conversion 1 and 2.
Dumb.
Off-road trailers.
Let me just find that real quick. I went too far. Yes.
Okay. Lime's L400.
Okay.
I'm surprised this isn't a Lime.
I know I have it somewhere. Maybe push.
It's a black and green Ford pickup truck. The twice twin steer.
Of course, we've got to love that.
And the stronger crane strength mod.
It's amazing that crane strength mod.
Okay, so you have everything. That should be everything.
Yeah, that is everything. So just double check. So we got Insanity Crawler revamped. Both electric conversions. Lime's L400. The twice twin steer and off-road trailers. And also crane strength mod.
Oh wow, they made it on. They changed the settings on. If you have your privacy set to public, you can't use your truck mods, which makes sense because people can come in and cheese your games.
Ooh,
so that's a good choice.
It would be amazing. A question: how big can a tyrant get compared to an orc?
Orcs are still technically bigger. Well, it depends on the orc. Grimgor would easily be bigger than Nemesis.
Well, what's the biggest tyrant versus the biggest orc?
Well, now with Lady Dimitrescu being an option, I think the tallest is her. But it used to be Nemesis.
Of course it would.
Nemesis used to be the tallest tyrant ever created, and biggest and most powerful. So Lady Dimitrescu.
Orc got created.
And then again, I still think I'm more scared of Nemesis than her, no offense. What's up?
So what was the biggest orc created then? If we know the biggest tyrant is...
Well, I don't know 40k. 40k is kind of broken because some of the orcs use machines and they can get real big. Like, they can get as big as houses. But Grimgore himself would be probably at least, if not half a size bigger, or twice the size of Lady Dimitrescu. He's pretty big, but you never get to really see him in comparison to anything in these, since it's the way the games play on Total War.
Interesting.
You have to zoom in and see him fighting units to truly see how freaking big he is.
I see. Okay. Anyways, I'm guessing you're setting it up, so let me know when you set it up and I'll join in.
Yeah, I'm setting it up now. Start co-op, 2 players, private, truck mods on, yeah.
Oh yes. Yes. Also,
but yeah, orcs can get big.
Anniversary DLC, yeah. Burning Bright Vino Rat Pack. Ooh. The season pass, yes.
Nice. I'm excited about this week. We got 2 awesome games we're gonna get to play this week, and I'm excited. Plus all the ones we're normally gonna play already.
So hold on, so...
I'm probably be a little tired this week, so forgive me if I'm a little slow this week. I'm a little off.
Yeah, it's yes. Also, yeah, I've got a new game I'm doing tomorrow. So it's a surprise.
Mine's
I'm not going to
Tuesday.
tell anyone what it is.
Mine's Tuesday.
Yours is Tuesday, mine's Monday.
And then Thursday, since I'm going to start the campaign on that game we talked about that we're all going to do.
Oh yeah. My eyes went to the side and went, oh, I don't look back. Ah.
Your brain's like, come back over here. Ah. Alright, send you real quick blue screen, guys. Alright, send you the invite, James.
One quick blue screen.
I'm gonna wait till you get in here before I change maps and check things. I cannot tell you the biggest Tyrannid. No, I know Tyranids are freaking like, we're not even gonna let them even be a part of this because they're they get to unbelievable sizes.
So they get. So okay, so.
I mean, if we're including the ships too, technically they get freaking as big as Godzilla, maybe even bigger. As you can consider all of them.
So. So what's the biggest orc Farsi in case of in Total 4K modern? Is it?
Well,
is it any bigger than Grimgore?
What? In 40k? Orcs? There's plenty of orcs bigger than Grimgore in 40k.
Good to know.
Grimgore was fantasy, James. He's... Well, they're not technically officially connected, like what I've said before, but... technically, if they were, he's ages ago.
Hold on, I have my...
He'd be a tic-tac compared to what's today.
I see. Yes, so my iPad decides it wants to do a big dookie and not load up my chat, so I have to do it through PlayStation. Yay!
Did you make it?
Pain and suffering. The biggest orcs are the beasts and the orc custodies. 40 to 30k were big.
Yeah, they were. They're big.
That's only 30k though.
Yeah, well, 30k is weird. That's why I don't know. Farseer could far explain better, and so could I think Warlock was my fellow orc brother, because Darius prefers Space Marines. Oh hey, how's it going? Yo, welcome, Ultimate Gaming Bob. Welcome back to some Snowrunner.
I told you Bob would be here.
Bob is always here.
I told you I foresee the prophecy out loud.
I foresee the prophecy.
And what did you say? Oh no, he won't.
Oh no. Oh no, what is that? Whoa!
Can we go to the other map, please?
Yes, but I just wanted to look at this truck and the fact that, unlike the other trucks, this thing literally has neon lights on it and it glows blue at night. That's a beautiful truck. These are all the hybrid electrics. There's the Insanity Crawler.
There's L400, so yeah, I'm gonna
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. I have enough. I'm gonna buy this.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I like to sneeze.
Purchase. Do not deploy because we're gonna move maps.
Hold on. Yeah, hold on, sir.
I'll purchase what we need as we go.
Is there any DLC trucks I can get from here? Not mods, DLCs.
Alright, so...
DLC.
My brain. Oh yeah, I gotta go... R1. Amour. I can't say it right, Amour. the Ershka River. Alright,
I know there's new trucks. That's the ball, that's the biome.
Are you... I'm not gonna hit this until you're ready, because I think it prompts you to move too. So I'm waiting till you finish.
Scout West.
This first map's only got 3 towers. I'm gonna test out the Insanity Crawler, because I already bought it.
We have to find them.
No, I see them. Like I said, I see the towers already. I'm gonna use the
towers are not the vehicles.
Yeah, James, of course we do.
That's what I was on about. You're on about, yeah, I see the towers.
But getting the towers will reveal their location.
The towers are easy, are not. You can see them.
Yeah, but that reveals the locations of the trucks.
Exactly, that's what I'm trying to say. God, Arnold, please.
I think there's something wrong with the camera because my screen's real blurry. I have no idea. The camera?
Quality, if you feel like try upping the quality of this.
Yeah, I was gonna say check the quality settings on YouTube because the camera wouldn't. I don't think the camera would affect the quality itself. That would be my upload pairing. So you would have to check the quality on YouTube. Sometimes YouTube just when I'm actually live streaming because I'm live streaming from PSN. Depending on, even though they should make this better for everybody. Before I say this, technically, if your internet doesn't have a certain speed, sometimes Sony's upload for YouTube is real bad.
Like 480, it's really horrible.
Yeah, and so if you don't have good internet, it'll default to 480. Always. I don't know why. But you can change it at the bottom left next to the...
right now with me, it's automatically gone to 480, even though I am streaming in 720.
Yeah, you can change it at the bottom right next with that cog symbol that says, well, I don't know if it'll say HD naturally. It'll say settings if you highlight it. It looks like a little cog thing. If you go in there, you can change the quality and see if that helps. Sometimes it will, sometimes it won't.
Yeah, by the way, I'm ready.
So, alright, let's go. Amur. This is a Russian place. I doubt that we're saying it right. Either one of us is saying it right.
I'm gonna call it Amir.
Oh my God! Look at that bridge.
Look at that, yeah.
Wait, interesting. So I wonder if that's a hint to this map's how it's gonna behave. So immediately this picture says Scout delivering stuff. So I wonder if Scouts are gonna be real important.
Primarchs are the huge. Like if you put Grimgar next to a Primarch Grimgar, it'll probably be about half, depending on much of the Primarch. Ooh. So see how ridiculous size it gets.
Yeah, orcs get big.
Yeah.
That's why I like them. They're really crazy scary.
Tell me what vehicle I should be using for scouting, and I will tell you that.
I mean, it's up to you. I'm gonna try the Insanity Crawler since I bought it.
Tell you what then, I'm gonna do this if the...
Oh, it gave me the GMC automatically in the Internationals. The one when you get in the store, that little pack you can buy that gives you 3 extra trucks. And a cat. Oh, a cat. Ooh. Okay, well, we need a scout right now, so...
So, you cheated?
No, it's a part of the DLC. It's just separate from the season pass. But this game is now kind of me collecting trucks in this game. It's all this game really is to me now, is driving these trucks and collecting them. Kinda.
It's basically like Pokemon. It's like, how many of you can collect those trucks? Let's find out.
Especially with the mods. Makes it even worse. Well, good, but in a good way.
By the way, I'm going to do this the official way.
I did that for a long time in this game. I think I'm going to do it, this thing is called Insanity Crawler way.
The official way.
I'm going to do it the Insanity Crawler way.
So, but I'm going to do it in my way, the way I love and know.
Wow, why does that make the suspension on this thing is
I can
crazy.
say on top of my head is about big enough to swallow several Star Destroyers whole, Jesus. That is massive. That is massive.
Yeah, see what I mean? They're retarded.
They're ridiculous. So, wow. So, yeah, I know my answer is, in fantasy, orcs, 40k Tyranids. As I take my rescue vehicle off for a drive, as I don't like my game until he leaves the garage.
Are you out of the garage already?
Yeah!
Oh, the engine on this thing. Oh my god! Holy crap, this thing's got too much power. I don't know if this thing's gonna do good here because it's too much ice.
Where are you?
I'm coming out of the garage. Where are you? Where are you? This thing is basically, I was gonna say, I feel like I'm...
You don't see me? Look over the wall. Oh no, never mind.
This thing sounds like a Bigfoot. Oh, I see you. This thing, James, this thing legit sounds like Gravedigger from that Monster Truck game.
Yeah, Monster Truck, Monster Jam Steel
Okay.
Titans 2.
As much as I like this thing, I don't think this thing's gonna be good on this. Hold on, let me bring this back. I think this is not the truck for this.
I don't think this is the path for this, but I'm doing it anyways.
I wonder if a different tire would do better. Probably not, because they're all about the same.
I put chains on this thing.
This thing doesn't have chains.
Yikes. That is a yikes out.
But I think this is mostly meant for swamping and heavy mudding and rock crawling. So I'm just gonna...
Yeah, not for snow.
I would retain it and use someone else. That was hilarious. I'm like, wow. Let's see if I can get snow tires on my L400.
Oh yeah, I sold that.
Well, yeah, I won't. It's a Ford truck. Why wouldn't I sell it?
Hey, man.
And me and my bulletproof engine over here. Hey.
You prefer Fords. I prefer big things with jets on them. So. And I don't talk about playing them. I'm about jet cars.
I actually feel like I want the middle engine for this. Too much, stock 5-speed, 9-speed, 6-speed for heavy loads.
And here's the James you all know and love.
Let's see. Bad thing is all the Tyranids we see are from the scouting fleets, meaning there can be unknown Titanic Tyranids. Why would you need a bulletproof motor? That's just the modders being over the top. You wouldn't. That's just the modders in this game being insane. But I need some ice tires.
This path.
Hopefully it has ice tires. So I have 25 inches on. It doesn't. See, it also is a problem with the mods. The modders, there's not been a lot of snow maps until now.
That's probably not going to be that's probably not the biggest challenge because all it is to see them from scouting place. So that's the biggest scout.
So I'm just gonna leave it at that. I'll see how it does, but I have a feeling this ain't gonna work either.
Insanity, that is the biggest Tyranid I ever seen. I just want to point out, by the time it's taking you to do that, it's time to take me to my questionable choice of path.
It's okay, James.
So you got to say this that you're being beaten by a standard Ford F750.
It's okay, James.
Yeah, and I've already reached the first tower.
It's okay, James. Oh, hurt.
I know it's okay, but I'm asking, you're okay to you?
It's okay. It's okay, James.
I don't think this is the correct procedure, but you know what? What is right with me?
There we go. I don't care if it looks kind of weird. I'd rather this color anyways, and now I'm going to be keeping this truck. Let's see how it does. No, the windows aren't too well. Okay, it definitely grips the snow better than the other truck did. Let's see how it does when it actually gets in the snow,
yeah.
though. I mean the ice, not snow.
There you go. I've unlocked everything.
Everything? Did you get all 3 towers already? No, you did not.
No,
What do you mean everything?
But it felt like everything. Just want to point out, what's the point across the river? Just get a coal across the river manually.
True,
Don't build bridges.
Right now I'm
gonna... coal
Whoa. It's too fast. Should have put the smaller engine in.
It's too fat, too furious.
That moment when your truck is actually too good.
Yeah, let's climb up here to
Look at that.
Yeah, we'll make our own...
Whoa! There. Okay, yeah, no. I don't like high gear in this thing. You can tell this is an unrealistic truck.
So Jen, do you think a dwarf can cope with the biggest non-ship Tyranid warrior?
It's gonna keep it on automatic or low. Actually, low, high.
No, I do not think so. I do not think it would. A dwarf could not. I'm insane, but not that insane.
I mean, if it had a big enough gun.
No, what about dwarf drop kicking the biggest, a Tyranid warrior?
I still think it could be done. Hey, they added new tracks, James. Unless this is my truck doing this. They added new, like, tracks in the ice and snow. It leaves behind, like, weird blue streaks. Is that happening to you?
No, because I'm not paying attention to it. I'd go through it. What I meant to say is, I don't know, could you eventually?
Right.
Yeah, we'll just look at my tyres and that's it. Yeah, I took in so far, guess what I've done? Take the most unorthodox route and I still made it. Hold on,
that's fine. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to cross the river, I think, to get to this thing. I am liking this. I am liking the exploration on this map. Russ's maps are always in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah. I do my modding in my heavier trucks, but for Scout I just use plain normal vehicles.
Also, I forgot to ask, how do you like the new mode in gameplay reveal? Oh, yeah. Sorry, I didn't even think about that. That's how tired I am. I completely forgot I even watched that. I absolutely loved it. I will say, like, it's not like I'm surprised, to be honest. Because I knew that game was gonna be good, because I feel like Total War Warhammer has kind of become something of its own thing. Both for Games Workshop and for, I forget, Creative Assembly, right? I always forget who makes CA. I think it's CA. Who makes Total War games. It's good for both of them. Hold on, I need to check something.
Yeah, I like the trailer as well.
I think I might be able to get across over there. Hold on, let's do this.
I'm just crawling with my
Let's
Ford.
see if we can get up over here. It's funny we're both in Fords, but I went with the modded one.
I went for the standard vanilla. That's not modded. She's doing a job.
Also, so whoever made this mod updated it again. I just realized this thing has wheel lights. Like lights around the wheels so you can see what you're hung up on. That is super amazing.
That is really important.
Whoever made this mod, shout outs and kudos to you. I have to look at who made it again. I think it's the same people who made the Insanity Crawler. I don't even have my lights on. These are just standardly on. That's my lights. Rock crawling time.
I am witching myself a fair bit, but apart from that, she's doing pretty fine.
Noise.
Yeah, I'm gonna get the last tower. So
Yeah, there's only 3. Alright, I'm gonna go play Snowrunner. Alright, Ultimate Gaming Bob. Also, if you don't have the, not the mod, this is a mod, but oh god, that's bright. If you don't have the DLCs, I do recommend the new map. I think it's gonna be fun. We're doing the scouting part by kind of cheesing it. James isn't, but I'm doing that way because we're gonna have a lot of delivery stuff in this game to do, or in this mode to do, that's very detailed compared to everything so far. So we're saving all of the major stuff for that.
Yeah.
But you said you're getting the final one, right? How far away are you?
Not that far from me.
Oh, you're gonna get it. Oh no, there's 2 more.
2?
Wait, there were 4? One revealed itself at the top right. I'll go get that one.
Okay.
I did not see that one before. Was that one there?
I'm gonna recover my Ford, and then I'm gonna just watch out for the modern trucks. I wonder how the twice-swing steer is gonna do on this. I would have loved it on the ice. So it'll just spin.
Oh god, you're gonna be in the river so many times. I can see it now. James Army West is like, in today's news, James Army West 9 has sent his truck into the frozen river.
For the millionth time.
For the millionth time. Their CEO Ardon is starting to get really perturbed with losing so many trucks. No, I'm just kidding. Like, in real life, that'd be so expensive.
Yeah, for me, it'd be like, it's just... yeah, I'd be like, yeah, just get it out, I'll be fine. Also, I'm kind of making my own path by accident.
Good, I guess. Ooh. I get to actually test this mod for what it's worth. It's supposed to be a rock crawling truck, Ford truck, so I'm about to do some heavy rock crawling.
My bumper's getting caught, so let's do this, then let's do this.
Ooh.
Is my bed actually? No, I'm moving. Just took a second. Yes, wiggle my wheels. When in doubt, wiggle.
When in doubt, wiggle. Alright.
Yep, so now I need to take this wide swing. And everything should be okay.
I go down the same way I came up.
There we go.
Alright, I'm on my way to get the other one.
Right. Ooh, there's a
an upgrade location. There's also... Oh, wow. Of course, that's what you would discover first. I found a cliff, guys.
Yeah, I always do the view cinematic just in case there's a good spot to throw my truck off the cliff.
Kim's like, priorities, everyone, priorities.
Priorities, I discovered, Arnold's gonna get the last tower, that's established. Meanwhile, I'm gonna be throwing myself off a cliff. I think the game knows what I'm trying to do and it doesn't want me to do that.
Whoa, okay. That's the first time I've almost flipped this thing.
Not.
What's up?
I didn't flip it, it's kind of stood upright. Never mind, it landed at all 4 wheels.
Nice, and no problem.
No, I didn't want that to happen.
Aw. It's actually kind of hilarious. You jumped off of a cliff and landed on all 4 wheels and you're completely fine. I mean, in real life, that car would still not be fine.
No, it wouldn't.
The axles would be busted, the wheels would probably explode, depending on what type of wheels they are. Oh, hello, water. My old nemesis. Ford trucks hate water. Mini Lolo.
Okay, so let me take off the, I'm gonna put ice
Ooh,
tires.
See, this is also why I'm kind of glad to see this. Even the mods aren't totally broken. Wonder if high would power me through it. It would not. Let's see if there is a cheesy way to do this. Hold on. Watch this. So we do that. We hide.
I just got
we look like
10,000 to sell my tires.
We look like we're digging into the ground. I think I am slowly moving. Just gotta wiggle my wheels.
Do these get single? Do you have excellent? Oh, these are all good. On-road good.
I'm just gonna winch. Yeah. So even the modded trucks have weaknesses.
James, I have a feeling I'm not gonna wipe the chaos as fast as possible to save up at the end of the unpaid boards service.
Wait, what happened? I didn't hear the comments totally.
Very good. That's the
Jesus, this is a deep ass river.
Right, Arnold, it's time.
Probably because I dug myself so deep the first time. There we go.
Do you need a rescue truck? I'll get my
Oh no, all I gotta do is winch if it gets stuck. It's the type of wheels I'm using. This thing doesn't get chain wheels. It has a really hard time for these half-frozen little rivers.
Alright, so hold on, so let's go there,
Because it's just the wheels spin too fast even on low.
Well, I'm gonna do...
Plus I don't have a high enough suspension, I don't feel like.
I'm gonna do the bridge building. So I'm gonna do those first.
That's fine.
Let's activate all-wheel drive. And let's go. Right, do I have my race suspension? Yep, let's put this in high and see what happens.
There we go.
Oh, not. For the first time ever, I put the twin steer in high and it doesn't take off.
It's not getting traction. You know what's ironic? It's because it's spinning so fast. It's having the same problem. Even then, there is still a certain too fast. So it's having the same problem this truck is having. Although I don't have ice tires, so it makes it even worse. Is that the game? Since it's such an unrealistic speed that the tires spin at, that it's never going to move on the ice properly.
But it's not stalling out in high, it's trucking through high.
I said the Chaos Dwarves are doomed. I said the Chaos Dwarves are doomed when you're playing Warhammer 3 as in any Orc Lord. Oh yeah, I can't wait. No, that's what you were mentioning. Yeah, no. If they put orcs in Warhammer 3, and they get to be bigger than Grimgor, and we get to see the chaos level of orcs, oh my goodness. You're gonna see a very happy Ardnot.
Hold on, I'm just going through the ice.
Especially if my clan's, the clan I actually have the models for ends up ending up in there somehow, because we're getting closer to the Age of Sigmar, for that game. If they ever add my clan in there, oh my goodness, I'm gonna make both Prime and James regret ever having that game. What's up?
What was the chance of me doing a double barrel and landing on the wheels with my twice twin steer?
Knowing you pretty high.
It happened.
Like knowing a normal person, impossible. Knowing you, pretty actually probable that it's gonna happen. Because for some reason, it does all the time around you.
Yeah, as soon as I hit maximum speed, the game's like, I see you want to live.
I need to get on this rock for traction.
Which is the opposite of what it's doing. What I wanted to do. Except.
Whoa! Don't hit anything. I have to wiggle my way up this because I have no ice tires.
You're not hitting anything, you just see me in my twin steer just break everything off it.
Okay, let me pause, or not pause, parking brake. There it is.
Oh, that's the steel mill.
So there, more rock. There's gonna be, oh my goodness, I see why this map wants us to use scouts. We're gonna have to use trucks that have very flexible suspension. There is a ton of roads blocked by rocks. and rock crawling instances. Especially if you want to take the shorter paths. Now some of these aren't big enough for the bigger trucks, but even on the main roads I'm starting to see rocks everywhere.
Oh, so it's basically, what about those trucks we never used in that map? Like those small trucks? I forget which map it was on.
I don't remember, it's been a while. I think I know what you're talking about. There's a couple of ones I have in mind already that would be okay at this.
Stuff like that.
Yeah, that was one of them that would probably have a better chance at being useful here than it would over there. Oh, Jesus. The sinking this truck does. Wow, I am... Uh-oh. Okay, good. There's something to latch onto.
Right, let's stick this thing in high and let's get it grip and let's speed away.
Sometimes I also think that the mod trucks are somewhat so broken they actually hurt themselves.
Arnold, do you know why it says I'll be spinning around in ice?
What's up?
It happened.
Ah.
Arnold, it didn't take
well, Arnold, why you make me do this? You're fighting to watch everyone around you. You die. Think, Ickit, you're gonna outlive every miserable soul on this planet. You'll live to see this world crumble in the dust. Oh no, why you make me do this? You're fighting to watch everyone, right? Exactly. Oh man, why you make me do this? I'm not gonna tell y'all what clan it is either. I'm gonna wait and see if they put it in there. I don't want to get my hopes up by saying it. Because I'm not, once again, I am not a big enough YouTuber for, you know, Warhammer to know who I am. So, they would never even hear the suggestion to indirectly anyway. But, we'll see what happens. I'm still happy about the game either way. And I'm gonna have fun with it.
Because Arnold, it has done. I have flipped myself good and proper.
Ah, nice.
The very first person to do this was not. Probably not, but I am now. That's intentionally did it.
Nice. Oh, I see. More rock more rock crawling to the tower. Hill tower. Miranda Hill Tower.
Now hold on, let me just spin this straight around. Spin. Thank you. I said spin, not sink. Oh god.
We should have just realized, now I'm just realizing how many main characters have the name Miranda. Miranda must be a powerful name, because I just realized, like, Maria, her whole name I think is Miranda, or it might be just Maria. I don't know. I think some people have called her Miranda, though.
Like a mother Miranda.
Mother of Shield. No.
Holy mother of Shield.
I'm sorry, I'm being dumb today. Just ignore me. I am a crazy man.
Will I have enough energy to do this and something else?
No, I don't. Yeah, I have no energy. I am running on instinct, and that's why my jokes make no sense, and I'm just all over the place.
Well done, you captured the other watchtower.
Yeah. It hardly uncovered anything.
I truck, flipped myself, did a barrel roll 3 times, and that's...
I foresee Skaven last stand as Ardnot lead Khorne or the orcs to Skaven Blade. After 30 turns of trying to get Ickit as an ally, like, frigga, you won't join my side, I'll eat your rats. I'm trying to spare your life, Ickit. Join the demons and the orcs, and you will live forever.
Yeah, they're gonna join the dwarves. They're like, yeah, the orcs are a bit strange. I'm gonna hang around with you guys. To be honest, this is actually doing me somewhat.
Also, I probably wouldn't use Khorne to do that, though. Could you imagine Nurgle and orcs together working on the same team? Plus Ickit.
That would be annoying.
It would be, and I plan on doing that to the AI at some point. I'm gonna do if they do like they did with Warhammer 2 and merge the maps together and it's just one massive map. I'm gonna do that. It's gonna be orcs, Nurgle, and Ickit on the same team.
Yeah, no, I'm kind of doing my own thing over here, so I'm trying to do the.
No, I'm fixing to help you out. Wait. For hard to reach places, I'm gonna go get. I'm gonna go get this.
Or is it reach to a hard place?
I'm gonna go get this mission and activate it, so we don't have to worry about coming up here and getting it with a scout. We just know where we're going, no matter what's happening.
Just want to point something out that I like about this this here. It has diff as well.
Dang. I have to go back to that ice river.
Now I'm trucking. I'm trucking now, not I'm trucking.
See if I can get to that rock.
Do you know what, this map's not so bad? When you have a 900k torque truck.
Yeah, cheater. No, I'm just kidding. Mine doesn't even go through impossible stuff. Like, if it's actually really bad, this truck does actually slow down, it seems. Or get stuck.
What?
It actually got stuck earlier, so.
Yeah, mine should, what's this?
And once again, I want to reiterate, if it were mud or whatever, it wouldn't. But it's snow.
Oh, what's a trailer? Oh, that's a trailer. It's a shame you can't activate the diff in mine.
Yeah, because that would destroy it. Your suspension would literally explode.
It's a hold on. If I'm driving a truck, I would question why hasn't my suspension exploded yet.
Well, that's true, but the point, just in real life, you know how bad that would be if you could do drifting high.
Yes.
Especially in a fast vehicle.
I'm gonna make that thing. I'm gonna make it so if I put.
There's like one day when I'm famous, I will make a truck that has a high gear diff lock, and not just like low high, like a legit high gear diff.
We're putting monster truck suspension on it, and it will make it work.
None of that works. Remember, Grimgore hates chaos dwarves more than the regular dwarves. Oh, he does. Yes, I know. He most certainly does.
Truck off the cliff. Oh, we need to be.
That's why I can't wait. I can't wait till that game comes out. There's so many possibilities in that game. I'm excited about the other surprise game we're doing this week, because that game could also easily have what I want in it at some point. So.
I know.
What's up?
We need better roads to make better vehicles.
Oh. Yeah, we get them probably from a warehouse. Don't worry, Jeff. It's okay.
Alright, yep, I'm going to drive my broken suspension truck down this hill, through there, to there, and then voila. Actually, no. Not voila.
So don't break the ice as easy. That didn't seem to matter. Yeah, this thing cannot handle...
Nice.
This thing can't handle water.
How well would be the best place to cross? See, that would be a good side. That's not guaranteed I'll make it across there. This is a guaranteed side, so I'll have to go around here and try and squeeze my way like a turd from the wind.
I'm definitely not going to use this truck if we need it for delivering stuff as a scout, because having no snow tires is killing this thing.
Can I jump off this cliff? No, I can't. Damn it. That's why it's agreed that I'm driving. When this thing is fully built, I'm driving it.
I don't think you...
You being tired is not a good sign. However, me not being tired is a good thing as well.
Alright, we'll cover that. That mission's active, so we don't have to go over there anymore. Let me bring chat back up. We retain this.
Yes, I've broken my suspension, I guess.
I'm gonna try one of these... I'm gonna try one of these ones that came with the DLC I made. Bought? See? I'm getting to that point. I'm getting so tired. I'm like, oh, everywhere.
If you made this truck, you'd have more subscribers.
Hey, you shh. You shoosh, Jim. Shoosh.
And I'd be the one that wreck it.
Shoosh.
Yeah, this truck's making its way down the hill. Surprisingly well.
So what do y'all think? International or cat? They have the same power to weight ratio. Just durability on the cat is
yes.
The durability on the international is better. Where the fuel consumption on the cat is better.
I think I need to put strain to reverse so it doesn't come out there.
Let's see. Bull centaurs might not be hammer and anvil cows, but they're fast and maneuverable. Yeah, they are. Are gonna be stronger than dwarves due to one factor. Chaos dwarves got cavalry. They do. Yeah. Chaos dwarves have their own strange cavalry.
That's actually quite cool. In a weird way.
They're not a normal thing. They're called bull centaurs or something.
Bull centaurs. That's total bull.
Alright. So James, take a vote, or anyone in chat if you want to take a vote. International or cat, and see how which one of these. I'm not a GMC fan, so I don't think I'm going to do the GMC Brigadier 8000.
Do the GMC.
No, I don't like GMCs.
Fine, I'll go with the,
So cat or international?
This
is
cat.
So. Alright, I'm going to drive the cat.
Like I said, your vote matters, and eventually, yeah, it does my vote counts, yeah, no one else's matters.
I mean, like cat, well, nope. The Farseer said cat because you're not mad at Dwarf James, because you're not the mad Dwarf James. Okay. So, 2 cats. We're just going to say cat, unless 2 more people or 3 more people chime in for the international. We're going to assume it's cat for right now.
Nope.
Engine.
Nope.
Ooh, can we get a better one? We can. There's an even better one right there.
Down in my way just to try and get.
This one has better fuel consumption. Sporting excellent reliability and power at the cost of even lower fuel efficiency.
Now, let me reverse out then. As I'm breaking the game slowly but surely.
The last word in truck engine design. This variant offers the ultimate power output and fuel efficiency, which is a slight reduction in reliability. Let's do that one.
No, sir. I came down this way, so we need to swing my truck this way. I'd have a better chance of getting it this way.
We'll go with off-road for now, since I don't have fine-tune.
Slightly better path.
Wisconsin. Oh, wow. Okay.
Because we're almost there, boys. Yeah, this truck's big enough.
Suspension is kind of bad. It doesn't get any good suspension. See if it gets ice tires. This is going to make a lot of difference if it gets ice tires.
You're not supposed to truck. You're not okay. You're supposed to. Okay. So my truck decides it wants to defy gravity. Even though I didn't tell it to. It did anyways.
I mean, it happens.
Move out the way. I beg me up. Watch out, get then I'll run out of fuel. I weren't supposed to do that, weren't I? No, I weren't. But you know what? Hey ho, it works. Like I said, I need to find a... Actually, can I crawl around here then, and then go like that, then up here? Because I'll be a better chance then. Okay, so let me just turn left. Ooh, this actually lake's kind of defrosted.
Yeah, no, there's a lot of ice traps. Be careful. That's the other thing on this map.
This is not like an ice lake. This is genuine water I was driving on.
Oh, wow. I don't know what we're transporting, so I'm just gonna I might just put a flatbed on, because I don't know what we need.
No, I'm just casually chugging along, minding my own business, doing my own thing.
I'm just gonna put a flatbed on until we find out what we need. Less weight on the truck, too.
Apparently there's no people watching, according to YouTube there's one person watching, so...
Yeah, it's a little lagging today, plus it's Sunday. I don't expect much on Sundays, usually. Because people are usually out with the family and chilling.
Yeah. Sunday chill day. soon as we get a heist, we're gonna book it. With our brook, I'm gonna put my rally thing on. And if we go in the lake, oh well, it happens. Right. Lower suspension, race mode check. Oil drive check, and high gear check. Let's go! Woo! I'm already sinking and I've not even made it. Come on, you big beautiful truck. You can make it.
I think I'm gonna go with...
Don't come over here or not. I am trying to race my vehicle.
I think I'm gonna go with that. Keep the white looking color. It's got Guardian Core colors technically already on it. Is there any other choices that are...
Come on, you. Come on, you big beautiful truck. I'm gonna head over here so I get a harder...
That's kind of the same color, but slightly different. Yeah, we'll just do that. Alright. Let's see how this thing does. Alright, so what are we doing first? What are you working on right now?
I'm trying to get metal rolls to put in the metal, the bit steel mill, so we can make the bridges and stuff like that.
So bridge to the warehouse is what you're doing?
Yes.
I'll mark it and help you with that one because that's going to be really important.
Yeah, to get metal beams you need 2 metal. I think it's like 2...
Oh, I need to go activate it. Apparently it's not active. Okay. That's going to take a second to get over there. I wonder if it'll go... I guess it'll be a good test to see if I can go through the snow.
As you see me, you know, doing my thing. This is painful. Is this painful to watch? Good.
Days like this is painful. I'm in danger.
Hey man, I'm not in danger. I'm not in danger. Not yet. This truck hasn't sunk.
Not yet. We haven't got to that point yet.
I'm
gonna
run out of fuel before that happens, so I'm gonna try and rally my way through this. If I turn on my suspension on higher, it should be easier. Wait, I think we've got brick boys. They can go faster.
Alright. Let's go, train tires. Let's do this. What's the inside of this thing look like? Nice.
I'm not... YouTube says I'm connected to the internet, because I'm watching my own video for stream purposes. But yeah, again, it's saying connect to the internet because I can't bring up my live chat.
It's probably, you're either lagging or YouTube's lagging. Mine hadn't said that yet, so it's probably a little bit of both. Alright, let's go back to third person. I like showing off the insides of these trucks too. Because they're very detailed towards the real truck. The ones in our mods.
Car going high. Let me go in high game. I'm breaking every bit of ice I see. Finally. Yes, I'm aware my suspension's already broken.
Oh my goodness.
Whoa!
I don't think this is going to be realistically possible. It's going to take longer to probably do this than to go around.
Yes.
Makes sense, there's no road here.
Let me read the chat real quick. So I want to do this. The boss says I muted a chaos towards the clicks. First of warp and yeah, possibly some jump to warp equals go. No, I do that on purpose. As well as getting drunk while doing it.
I still think my qualm with this game is how one big extreme it goes from the other. And that still hasn't changed. What's the point in having chain tires when they don't work in snow? Alright, well I guess I'll have to go around. It's going to take me a little longer to get over there.
Hold on, let me just lower my suspension a bit.
I like it has a backup beat. The other ones didn't.
Not.
What's up?
What are the chances of me going in the river, but not going in the river? Like my back end just fell out.
I mean, at least you prevented a catastrophe.
Yeah, but you know why? Do you know what else I've just done?
Oh, I gotta go all the way up there. What's up?
I ran out of fuel because I had broken my gas tank and suspension at the same time.
Wow.
I'll just wiggle my way through. Okay, so that's that. Stop. I'll park my truck there and that'll be the first I can go. So I need to go to my garage. No, I need to get my rescue truck. Where is the... No, I need someone that gives me a crate.
We also need to get rid of that, but it's not as important right now. Unlucky expedition, there must have been a truck up there. Got trapped.
No, that's just straight fuel. Do I not? What should I get?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm still trying to get over there. This thing couldn't go through the snow. It's not powerful enough to do that. So I'm gonna try to take the back route because I want to use some of the vanilla trucks. Like I said, I want to use the vanilla trucks for this, the ones that come with the stuff. So I'm gonna take the back route, come around and go activate the bridge mission because I can't track it for some reason.
Maintenance on 800 repair, that should be fine. If it was a maintenance on 300 repair, 5 years of fuel, that should be fine. Yeah, biggest engine. Highway.
You don't need, Cat, because you don't need the durability. I don't. Oh God. I gotta turn my diff lock off. There we go. I really don't. Durability is, no offense to that stat in this game, durability is kind of pointless. Did the developers all ever see this? The durability stat, because of the fact that the truck takes so much to die anyways. Like, even, like, it's been proven by if you just watch James's stream. Like, he can put it through crazy stuff and it still takes a minute to die. And then the things you would think that would kill it, don't kill it. And the things that shouldn't easily kill it, do actually kill it. So that tiny rock right there, if I'd hit that real fast, it would have done so much damage. Realistically, it would in real life to a certain extent. But even then, I think the game's over-exaggerating a bit. But then yet, you jump a car off a cliff, or a truck off a cliff in this game, takes 10 damage.
So where is my twice
On my middle wheel. You know what? I think I have a suspension mode I need to activate.
So
Hold on, let's get back a little bit. Do I have a suspension mode? I do. You can put that middle wheel down, we need it.
This is going to be a bit tricky boy, because I need to do my twice joints and actually pull it on.
Come on. Oh my God. And this is what I mean about this game. Like, this one rock has hung up the whole truck. When I have a extra wheel to climb over it. Come on. Come on, Cat. You can do it. Why are you getting locked up right here? Come on. You can do it. This is nothing. Or it's not supposed to be. There we go, now we're loose.
Loose and rubber goose. Yes. Right, to my GMC rescue vehicle.
Yeah, he put his truck through hell and back. How is his truck company still active? Exactly. But that's also why, like I said, the durability stat in this game is freaking pointless. It really is.
Not for me it isn't. I think it's quite useful to determine how fast it would resilient is to die.
Oh. There we go. Woo! That was a bit closer than I wanted. This is such a tiny road for this big truck to drive on.
Yeah, I'm just can I drift this straight up?
And there's just a huge boulder in the middle of the road.
Go actually. Let me just see the top speed. Whoa, I actually.
Come on. Come on, Dan. Ah, just keep shifting. Oh no, don't you do it. No, no, go for it. Jesus. Okay.
Really just do 40? That sucks. Oh, but you are top everyone. Thank you for that slowing down. If it weren't for the ice breaking and slowing me down, I would have just You're definitely tipping over here. Or maybe not. Ah, you survived one trial. Can you survive the others?
There we go. You can move it.
Yeah, good question. How am I truck servicing business? Because I get there and I'd actually do my job.
He's like, I mean, he makes the deliveries, but wouldn't they be all busted up? Nobody would want them?
They want to deliver it to it. They never said I had to do it in a busted up truck. That's the sacrifices you're gonna make.
Whoa, what are these weird gloves? What are these weird snow gloves? God, the snow is uneven here. It's weird, but at least it's solid. I don't think this truck would make it up the hill if it wasn't.
Yeah, I'm gonna be cracking through all mornings. So I can't exactly escape from it.
Also, whatever happened to the truck driver who flipped off Leon? From Resident... Whoa. If you're talking about from Resident Evil 4, he died at the beginning of the game. Or if you're... you're talking about the truck driver from 2. That's who you're talking about. I'm pretty sure he died in another game somewhere else. Who knows? When you're not a main character in Resident Evil, your lifespan's pretty short. Except that, but I'm not going to start tracking that one.
Ah, yes, solid ground. Now we must speed. Oh, no, go away from that. Go away from that. Yes. I'm in auto. I'm in fifth.
Oh my
yes,
goodness.
Solid
This is what I mean. Come on now, game.
Woo! I'm actually drifting my back end out. This is amazing.
I guess it wants us to really crawl through this. Alright, we'll do. This might be the longest part. I have a feeling this map's going to be one of them maps where we're not going to get anything hardly done but one thing at a time. Unless we use what you're using. We both use the twice twin steer. But then at that point, I feel like now we're really kind of taken away from what the game is supposed to be, even though it's one extreme to the other. It's either too strong, or you have to take, which right now it's getting a little bit of speed, or you have to take forever and a day to go through deep snow, because for some reason deep snow in this game is way worse than any deep mud will ever be. Even though you have chain tires, and that's the thing that baffles me. Like, look at that, we're getting hung up.
Do you know what, screw it. We'll drive through the river, because it's not actually that deep. Yeah, it's actually pretty decent, just to be fair.
You see my...
A game where you can drive through the river, that'll be easy.
Yeah, but you're using a mod. You're using a mod truck, James. You're not using a vanilla truck like I am. I only use vanilla for the scout because it's really not fair to the game, but you see what we have to go through. Like, having the player winch when he gets stuck because he makes an error, that makes sense. Having the player winch every 10 seconds because the maps aren't really well designed, not as good.
Okay, let's stop engine. Let's probably fuel. And let's go.
Damn it. Also, maybe it would be a good idea that the trucks you give us for your DLC, you know, fit the map you're going with. Just saying.
Why? What's the trouble with your trucks you're having?
Without them, this is why I resort to mods in this game now. You see how slow I'm moving down this road. This is a pure snow road.
Where are you?
I'm 35 meters away from the warehouse and still barely closing. Do you see how slow I'm moving?
Yeah, I do see that.
This is too much. Like I said, and now I kind of see why a lot of people don't stream this game as much anymore, because it's like, as a video game designer, you have to find a perfect balance between real life, simulator meaning, and you know, it's a game, not real life. So it needs to be somewhat fun because, you know, it's a game. Because I think even a real truck driver would look at this and be like, our trucks are better designed than that.
I'll activate this.
Maybe back in the day they weren't. But, yeah.
Richmond Warehouse, Richmond Warehouse.
I've seen documentaries of trucks doing the same thing. They may go slow, but not this slow. Unless it's ice. Like they're going to fall into an ice lake or die and freeze. That's different. They crawl across that. That makes sense. But this... chain tires in the universe were literally invented for this. And it feels like the chain tires in this game are the most useless thing. Like the most useless type of tire. They don't do what they're said they do. It says ice excellent. Don't feel excellent.
There's unlimited metal rolls in this warehouse.
Plus the rocks. Which I'm fine with.
You what I said?
What'd you say?
There's unlimited metal beams at this warehouse.
Nice. Oh my goodness, and that happens. What did I even get hung on now? Oh, a little tree branch. Okay, pull me. Oh my goodness. There you go. Pull me through it.
Are they doing trailers? Let's do trailers.
Well, remember I have we have off-road trailers in games, so you might be seeing DLC. Oh, maybe. I don't know.
They look like it.
I cannot tell you. You see, I can't go above low gear right now. Our speed is literally snail level. Which, in its defense, since this game is probably set for a very niche crowd, like a very specific crowd of people that would play this, they would probably enjoy taking a few hours going through one road or one trip back and forth.
You'll have patience.
Yeah, but that's kind of the point. That's the type of crowd that this game is built for. But no offense to Snowrunner, if they're gonna do that, they need to have different levels of difficulty. They should have settings where it goes easy, normal, simulator.
Yeah.
So that way, the people who want to take, an hour to go down one road, like I feel like I'm going to be doing, I have been doing nothing this whole stream. It's literally already been an hour. My whole stream has been me driving this snow road to get to this one building. And people wonder why I cheese it and use the mods. Because this gets old.
Game, I'm not technically flipped, so what you mean?
And these aren't new things I've said either. Like I said, I do like Snowrunner. It's just, I'm getting to that point, I don't know if I want to stream this anymore.
Right, okay, hold on.
Because it's just, I don't know. It's just, for me, it's getting to that point where one stream is barely any content anymore because of how long it takes to do one thing. And other than like one or two, this one would be my fault if that happened, but whoa, yep, and there it goes. Oh, let's attach a winch and drive this way.
Large screen.
I should have been doing that anyways, going over a hill, but either way, back to the actual things that's not me causing the issue. I do like this game, and I play this game on my own just to relax, because it is a relaxing game if you're not trying to stream it and be like, I need to get content done. Because, no offense otherwise, this game isn't that great for that.
So, let me just get I'm gonna try the twisty electric.
Like, I don't want it to be OP, but I do feel like these snow tires need to be tweaked. Especially since I have the biggest ones on this truck can get.
What's the biggest ones I can get?
They're not that big, but I mean, the snow's only coming up to maybe not even half of the tire in some places, but it's still slowing me down equally no matter where. That's the part that doesn't make any sense. Because chains are meant to rip through snow. That's why you have to wear them in like New York and places in the United States, even on your civilian car, because, New York can literally be buried in 10 foot of snow or more sometimes. Depending on where you live. Same thing with like somewhere like, I think Chicago has that too. A lot of places like that. That's what these tires were made and built for. Super ridiculous deep snow.
What am I gonna do? What the hell?
And actually now realizing it, I realized something that's the biggest, and you know what? Here's the real irony in this. And I'm gonna call you out a little bit on this, Snowrunner, just a little. You realize the joke in this, right, James? I just realized some irony in this. The game's called Snowrunner. Yet the worst maps in the game are the snow maps. So, can we just call it Mudrunner 2? Because your snow maps are literally awful. Like, not the maps themselves and how they look and design, they're beautiful. But mechanically, they're absolutely awful. Improve your snow tires. And like I said, they don't need to be broke. Huh?
You're a straight black thing.
Ow, that hurt. That was me going too fast. Even on low hi-hat. But I just realized the irony in that. A game called Snowrunner, its best maps are just Mudrunner maps. Oops. Maybe I should have just made Mudrunner 2. not even include snow. Just nothing but more mud. Because all the new delivery types and types of styles of delivery and mechanics, those are all awesome. The things we get to like transport, amazing. It's just sometimes the physics in this game do not listen.
A bit of a pain. I have an electrical twin steer. It doesn't have any diff. It's all-wheel drive. It does get braces.
Start tracking. Now where would it actually want me to get this from? Other than the warehouse that we can't get to easily. Those can make it over there.
I don't like this.
I mean, I could just drive up. Oh wait, that's not the warehouse. Damn it. How did you even do this?
Wait.
No, I'm trying to think, like, how did you even get to the warehouse?
Oh, I had to literally, there's a road go back there, but I drove on the ice.
This truck will not make it across that. Did you sink it all?
No.
So it was solid ice.
No, part of it was solid, part of it wasn't.
Without seeing where your path was, that's gonna be annoying.
Yeah, but there, see, I would say take the path, but there's a landslide blocking it. That's what I would say, but...
Oh, you know what? We weren't supposed to do this mission first. I see what mission we're supposed to do first.
That landslide, huh?
No. There, in that ice lake, there is a... It looks like a broken twin steer that has a bunch of metal rolls stuck in the hill behind it.
That's mine.
That's yours?
Yeah, for some reason I went on a 45-degree angle, and for some reason the car went, yeah, bye.
How? Why would you try to go down that way?
It was,
I think your better option would have been...
to go around the other way. I know which way I would have come off, because there is a really tight way I can come off. That's what she said. That,
I'm trying to see a safe way for you to go.
But anyways.
I'm even trying to figure out how you even got down there. Okay, I can see how you get down there from this side, but there's no way up from this side.
I am up.
So, how would I get up over here? Oh, right there. I see where you... Wait, no. How would you get up into the warehouse? This is a huge dilemma.
Hold on. Excuse me, Arno. I'm just gonna have to come past you.
Hold on. Okay, yeah, do what you need to do. I need to... Hold on. I need to look at some missions. I feel like...
Oh, let me activate my suspension mode. That did absolutely nothing. Actually, no, it did something. Also, these tires are fantastic.
There must be some kind of steel somewhere else that it's not showing
point it
us.
out to me, and I'll make myself feel dumber afterwards. Thank you.
Well, it's probably a mission. I don't see any like legit things on the map that give us that.
Okay, this part I'm driving on is solid ice.
Well, lifelines, so that's not the beginning. Maneuver 29, agency, electric, atmosphere, solid rock. So let me look at each one of these.
Okay, that's solid.
That's metal beams, but that's from the freaking...
This is not solid now.
That's using the seismic vibrator. Metal beams and electric cargo. Or oversized cargo.
One thing I don't like about this electric twin steer, A, its fuel consumption, and 2, its size of its tires actually are really helpful, despite not having diff.
Where's the garage at? Garage is right there. But that bridge isn't built either. Okay, that's...
That's what I'm just trying to...
This is very... No, not that. I'm not talking about that. This is... Something's off. We gotta be doing something wrong. This doesn't make any sense. Can we get to that one? Like Northern Aegis. Can we get to Northern Aegis? With the right scout, hypothetically, yes, but not with anything bigger. I went down that path. Because we could go down this road. I don't know if we could rock climb through that. That was a tiny ass place. We would have to go through here and through the back.
I was supposed to go on this time.
I'm gonna go look at something, James, while you're doing that, okay? I'm gonna recall my cat.
Just make sure to call me out if it is something really obvious.
Well, no, it's not gonna be obvious. If this is what I think it's gonna be, this is... once again, I don't want to talk crud about this game, and I don't want to sound like I'm ragging on it either. But I feel like I'm about to discover something that's gonna make me slightly upset. That's not a good game design, Flo. That's why I feel like, I think they're just releasing DLC. Other than the mods, which are awesome, I think they're just releasing DLCs at this point to keep this game going. We'll see though. I need to test this first. So I recovered the garage. I'm gonna make me a new path on the cat. Cause I gotta go look at something. So once we leave, we head out, we cross the bridge.
That's actually quite nice. That's the nicest I've packed any cargo ever. Period.
Nice.
No, it's not nice. It's not supposed to be this way, not.
I mean, I agree. I have a distinct feeling we're not supposed to be doing it like this. But it's not totally our fault if what I'm about to find out ends up being correct. Because if this turns out to be right, I am going to have to, once again, kind of talk about that a little bit, too. Because we keep coming back to, there's nothing wrong with it. It's just it's being catered to too much of a specific crowd when multiple people have played this game. YouTubers have promoted it and gotten it popular. A lot of people play it now. So, I feel like this game should have adapted to that change. Gotta go through here.
I think I can get up here, yeah. Probably get close to the car.
Oh god, it's gotta go through that ice lake. Frick. I don't know if I can get through that. Nah, it's worth a try.
Change suspension mode. Activate crane.
See how we do. Boom. Alright, let's make this journey.
Plus, I am also kind of rescuing my own vehicle, so.
Nice.
Well, actually, rescuing my own car, that was totally my.
Because, like I said, I could buy one of the electric trucks and probably destroy this map. I don't want to do that, because then then what's the point of the game? Then it's just literally the game was all it was made for was for the mods at that point. Because the vanilla trucks can't even do their job, even normally. Oh shit. Straddled that wrong.
Yes, this is parked up right here. Start engine. Lift.
Immediately locks up on me. Okay. There we go. What I figured it was.
Okay, so now let's stop crane. Let's repair this. Everything is basically repaired. Let's refuel this. Target needs to be question, Arno.
What's that?
When I get the 2 metal beams, what do you want me to build first? The bridge to the warehouse first?
The bridge to the warehouse. I don't, because at this point, even if we're doing it wrong, you're already started the process. You might as well finish it.
Yeah, I agree with these tires. It doesn't help that my engine's literally insane.
Well, once again, modded trucks can easily do this, but that's because they have so much broken scripting that the map's not going to be able to keep up with that. But the vanilla, it's like I said, it's one extreme to the other. It's either too strong because the mods probably got tired of it just like everyone else did, of the trucks not behaving like they're supposed to, and just went overboard with it. Some are a little bit more realistic in the mods, but even then, they still do better jobs than most of the vanilla trucks. Because the vanilla trucks, especially on ice and snow, the vanilla trucks seem to have a major issue with this. Like right now, what am I supposed to do right here?
Just change the switch.
What? Okay. Okay.
Yeah, it's the bridge.
Okay.
Yeah. Bridge to the warehouse, and then I'm gonna make. No, I said yeah. So I'm gonna make bridge to the warehouse. I'm gonna then make the bridge to the sawmill.
Good idea. Oh my goodness.
That way, I need to get 2 bridges done, and everything should be okay.
Yeah.
Plus, we'd never have to cross the horrible ice lake again.
The ice lake, I actually prefer it, James, to be honest. I'd rather cross the ice lakes than deal with the fact that just normal snow keeps these trucks moving on, makes the vanilla trucks move a mile an hour.
It really goes back around to what I first discovered about the game, that my pathing and the normal pathing is better than the actual.
Yeah, no, I know. Yeah, we made that joke before, yeah, that you actually have your crazy, unrealistic paths because of this game not being, no offense to my opinion, this is just my opinion, designed with the physics properly in mind. The crazy paths that make no sense are easier. Well, the paths the game actually wants you to take are almost impossible. And I've said this a million times, and like I said, there's no reason to talk about it to say it again, but in a short story is there. I can't talk. In short term, and to say it really quickly, basically. Oh, now my brain can't. Now what was I saying? Dang it.
Yeah, you were gonna say something about my pathing.
It's like, short story short, the game's physics aren't right. I don't know. I don't remember. My brain is too melted. Too tired for this. Plus, like, I keep trying to hope that I almost call it War Thunder for some reason. See what I mean? Too tired. I might not be able to do Warframe after this, guys. I don't know if I can. I'm out of it today in general, but I keep coming back to Snowrunner and like hoping, okay, that they'll fix some of these issues and the modders won't have to do it. But I keep getting my hopes disappointed.
I was just going to do some custom engine, particularly do toilet break. So I will be writing back.
Okay. At this point, just use a mammoth. Might be slower, but it can get you there safer. Yeah, and it'd be faster. A mammoth could run and walk faster through the snow, which makes sense. It's walking, not driving, than this truck could ever get through here. It's actually quite disappointing because in real life that's not the case. Oh man, the trucks in real life would have a much better chance at keeping up with it. Which is why I test these things out so other people don't have to, as far as games like this. Because, and I know now, depending on the company and all that, I probably won't necessarily get sponsored because I'm being a little more honest. But I don't like being false about a game. I don't like sitting there and saying, this game is this game is that, when if you really tear it down the brass tacks, it really isn't. And I don't care if someone eats me alive for this, because a certain person sees this video for this. Avengers is better than this! I don't care what anyone thinks.
Do you know what the sad part about it? I agree with that. Avengers got too much hate for it, and
yeah, it didn't get it got hate that it was undeserved. Other than the once again, I'll keep coming back to it. Other than the bugs that it started with, Avengers got way too much hate for what it was. All of because people were complaining, oh, they got this, you got to pay for this. All of that is aesthetic. All of that is legit aesthetic. You don't have to buy that. It does not affect the progress in the game. It does not affect you leveling up your characters, getting the new DLC characters. It does not affect the story, any of that. It is all cosmetic. So, when I hear, and also with the fact that Fortnite is a real game, when I hear someone...
that's all cosmetic.
Yeah, that's why I say, it's no offense to the person who's been ragging on Avengers so much, we all know who it is you're gonna sit there and say all those things about Avengers, but you won't say that about a game that's all cosmetic and makes it a ton of young people who don't know any better spend all their money on it, yet that game is better. Nah.
Actually, Avengers got too much hate, but this didn't get no hate. It didn't get any attention.
I'm saying, and that's the part that saddens me the most about that. Oh, don't you fall in there. Okay. That's the part that's saddened me the most about it, is, like I said, I think it's a hype train thing anymore. I don't think and this is where I'm getting perturbed with any reviewer, not just the one, any of them that I watch. It seems to be a trend now, whether they're right or wrong, even if they're right, doesn't mean they should be doing this, and this includes me. That's why I've tried to get a lot calmer with a lot of my reviews and talking about some of the stuff with games should do a lot better job on, but then also try to defend them in some ways, because like I said, Snowrunner is good in other ways, for an example, but what I'm experiencing right now, unless I were playing this for my own pleasure, whoa, like, this is why it doesn't get streamed. By other streamers. They're not going to sit, because it's been 98 minutes. I'm still stuck in doing the same thing. Not trying to get to that building, but trying to get anywhere and do anything productive. You've done all the... So if you want to see production or productivity today, you probably want to watch James's stream. Because him and the Twice Twin Steer are going to get more done than I ever will right now.
Right, I'm going to go towards the bridge in the house.
But that being said, yeah, with any reviewer in today's society, it's becoming too much of a trend. Instead of being an actual reviewer and actually reviewing the game, it seems to be a trend where it's just, it's easier and more famous for me to just rag on the game to get views. Because that's all that boils down to, even if you're right. Because even if you're saying facts about a game, if you get to a point where you're coming across angry with it and hateful with it, then no offense, at that point you're not a reviewer, you're doing it for the views. So that's why I've kind of gotten to the point where I'm starting to I can't watch any reviewer anymore, even the ones I used to watch.
I barely watch it. Stop.
Yeah, me and James have the same one when it comes to that one we're talking about, but
yeah,
like I said,
I just don't watch any videos at all about
it. And nothing against that one, but we're talking about. But
I'm getting annoyed with it. Like,
yeah, and he's no different than the rest of them at this point. All they do is they jump on the hype train or whatever's hyping at the moment. If it's negative hype, they'll jump on the negative hype train. whether they're right or wrong about it or not. And like I said, even if you're right, if you're coming across and jumping on the hype train just so you can do that, it defeats the purpose of the message. Then it means literally nothing.
Also, just gonna, I'm gonna say, did you activate that landslide on the path?
I activated one. I don't know what I activated. You'll have to look.
Landslide of the highway, not on the path. I'll activate that one.
Okay.
So that takes.
If you see where I'm at, I'm still trying to traverse this wicked snow road that the game calls an actual road, and expects your vanilla trucks to do this. Well, now I have to do this because the other way is a rock crawler road that's too small for this. For the cat. So it's literally too small. So we're just slowly, our stream is just a chill stream, I guess. Don't give the mammoth to James or he'll get armored missile launching Cybo Mammoth. He will. And I will approve. Because we need it to blow all of this wilderness away so we can just drive there.
Most of my creations actually got approved. Maybe the spring scientists thought, you know what, we'll give him a chance.
No, they just got tired of driving through the snow. Like, freaking let him melt everything!
It wouldn't be a mammoth I'd be using, it would be a...
well, no, she said to have rockets and stuff on it, and you'd be firing, it'd be a cyber mammoth.
I'm going to take a megalodon, make him robotic and have legs, and make it off that.
Nice.
Yeah, base it off
that.
Yeah, you stuck? East.
Alrighty then! Alright, so I want to point out something the truck is doing unnaturally. It is sliding to the right with up a hill almost. So this is what I mean. I'm gonna let this record because I need this to be seen. I'm driving forward right now. The truck is going in reverse up a hill. This is what I mean, Snowrunner. That is not, like I said, in a peaceful manner. That is not physics. Somebody needs to go down to your programming division and have a little chit-chat.
I'm no expert on physics by any means, but you're not supposed to do that. I know what's right and wrong, and I still go wrong, but I know what's wrong and what's right.
That's sad. Like I said, I want this game to be good. I want to support it. But if it weren't for the mods, this game would be literally unplayable.
It'd be dead.
This game would be dead if it weren't for the mods. And I want you to think about that. It's also still sliding on its own backwards.
Good news on that, because while you're being stuck, I'm going to make the bridge.
Go ahead, at least something will get done.
Yeah, cutscene incoming.
Yay, a bridge got built by a modded truck.
No, it's not on these service spare parts. Guess where you get them from.
Also, hold up. Everyone sees that, right? You see how the mud is displacing behind my truck? That means the physics, even though, if you look at my stream, James, because you can see that too, Farseer, and everyone watching. So, I'm not pressing anything. R2, L2, anything. The truck's physics are still trying to go backwards, but there's a tree in the way. So it's digging out a hole. I'm not pressing anything. This is what I need.
Take you underground to a cave where you're not supposed to.
That'd be more exciting than what's happening, so let it.
No, if you find rats there.
No, I still enjoy it. And whoa! Wait a minute. Did I just see that? Hold on. Can I zoom in on that? Hold on, let me turn my lights on.
What did you just witness?
Everyone look at that tire. If you look at it every now and then, it turns. The back wheels can't turn.
Oh, I see that. What the
Yeah, Snowrunner? No, I'm kind of done. It's no offense. I love this game and I wanted to support this, but this is what I expect from your vanilla vehicles. I paid for this truck.
I didn't.
Because like I said, I keep trying to support them, but now I feel like, no offense, I feel like I'm being scammed at this point. Because it's like the modders are the only thing I'm paying for to enjoy. The wheel is now having a seizure. I call Haunted Mountain or Broken Alien Simulation, exactly. I think it's a broken alien simulation from Saints Row 4.
No, yeah, I agree.
I'm gonna recover. We got it on camera.
Yeah, just want to point out the guy who was actually flipping over his truck has actually been a message, actually making progress for once. Whoa!
That is kind of funny. You know, like you know that guy who normally has a hard time. Well, that's because you don't take their paths. You ignore them. And because you're using modded trucks on top of that, you just circumnavigate the whole entire problem. Which is, that's, no offense, proof in the pudding, the issue in this game.
Just want to point out, Snowrunner, do I have any interest in trucks? No. Not entirely. Do I have interest in driving? Yes. Only if they're death-defying speeds. So, yeah, I kinda like mods. Also, I'm not the best driver in the world, but I'm pretty sure if I'm making more progress than a vanilla truck, that should say something.
You should say a lot.
Really do say a lot when you think
I'm
about
gonna
it.
I'm gonna try this one. So, purchase and deploy, because I think this one might have the ability to do it because it's an electric.
Yeah, basically I'm gonna just go around the service part. By the way, Arnold, I've got to the warehouse. Using the path I made.
Actually, I had active suspension.
While the bridge is not being built or not.
Nice.
Would you like to see what path I took?
I'll have to go check your stream. Hold on, let me try to put some tires on this thing that may or may work.
If you want to see what path I took, you can. I did it a couple minutes ago.
See, look at these ultimates.
I would have. I don't know if cutscenes still true in the garage. I forget. I don't think they do. Service spare parts. Service spare parts are 2. But what are... Oh, wooden plank is limited. A sports. It's in Snowrunner.
It's in Snowrunner. It feels like it.
I may have said something a bit controversial. I think I might get arrested tomorrow.
So how dare you compare us to EA? Well, I mean...
anyone... Just to let you know, if I do get arrested, it's the truth! It's all about the truth!
It's
no one's lying to you!
That'd be hilarious.
That would be hilarious, but it wouldn't be unexpected for me. It'd be one of those things like, yeah, I wasn't going to expect that. Hold on. Cutscene incoming out. I don't know what you're doing, but...
I'm in the garage. I don't think I can see it in the garage.
No, guess what?
What's
I'm about to say, the bridge is not being built. That's definitely EA. The bridge to the warehouse has been built.
Nice. Hold on. Oh,
So
you bugged me out when you did that. Hold on. I had to leave the garage and come back. It's alright. I had to leave the garage and come... No, you're good. I had to leave the garage and come... Uh-oh.
See, I didn't know that would affect it.
Uh-oh. Let me go out of the thing and make sure that's not what it is. Just kidding. Great! Freaking fantastic! This game is starting to give me an aneurysm. Give me a second. I gotta even go in there and see if anything works now. 1 second.
Makes sense. 2 wood planks to sell spare parts. Okay, so I'll do that. I'll clear that landslide path to make the trip to the warehouse a bit easier.
Shit. So I have an issue.
What's up?
It has somehow broken my garage completely. I can't recover. I can't recover my trucks, and I cannot customize them. Snowrunner. Alright, recall your trucks and X out, James. If if this don't fix it, because I do want to try to see if my hunch was correct before I end the stream. If this don't fix it, I'm done with this game. I'm legit done. Like, this is, like, we've given them plenty of chances. The modders are the only thing keeping this game going.
That truck outside the garage is yours, right?
The one I'm in right now, yeah.
Okay, so I think I've got every on my trucks. Just check, yeah.
That's...
Okay, let me return to main menu.
I think, no offense to Saber Interactive, or I think that's their name, I don't think they were ready to make another one. They should have taken their time. But just like everything else that came out this year.
Did that cutscene I
did? Well,
right?
Maybe. Because you did it while I was in the garage, which is we've never done before. So I guess it shouldn't have. It's not your fault.
Yeah, I would have thought common sense would be like...
Is that broke the game? Like, especially with the broke at heart. Did you leave yet or no?
Yes. Yeah, I'm already at the main menu.
Okay, let me quit out. If this broke my game, if this is broke now, and I cannot recover this truck or customize trucks, this is done. Like, there shouldn't be that many bugs in this game this old. Too much that's been becoming a trend in every company the end of 2020 and beginning of 2021 before they all realized, before EA got slapped in the mouth and everyone realized, we can't act like that. Yeah, you can't. Because that's not good businessmanship. I don't care how much money you're making off of it. You're only going to make it temporarily, then go bankrupt when your company's gone. And then spend it all on Lamborghinis and cars and go broke and live on the street. Have fun! Because that's how that happens.
I'm going to let you load up the game first, and I'm not going to join until you recover that vehicle, if it's possible. I'm going to put in quotations, if it's possible.
I don't know, let's see. I don't know anymore. Who knows?
So actually, some developers actually get inspired by mods. Yeah, shame this company doesn't.
Yeah, shame this one don't do that. And I see, trust me, I play many games that are wonderful because of mods, yeah. This game literally would be dead without it.
I think they added that.
I think they did that on purpose. I think that's what you were about to say, wasn't it, James?
Very similar. I think if without the mods, the game would be dead. Very similar thing.
And no offense, I'll call them out just one last time. I think Saber Interactive did that on purpose because they knew their employees couldn't keep up to snuff to make this game what it should be. Just saying.
And also, I think the player base was dropping as well, so that's why they add mods. Skyrocket your player base enough.
Yeah, and then make more money off the DLCs, yeah. I feel like, no offense with this game, and I hope I'm wrong, I feel like there's some scummy tactics being used.
No, I'm not gonna call them, I'm gonna call them EA tactics.
Yeah, you know what, yeah, I feel like there's some EA behavior going on right now with this game, so. And I feel like I said, this game came out around the same time a lot of the games that were following that silly, dumb model that EA follows, which should be burned in a fire because it only benefits one person in the company, no one else. Like, no one else. Not even the second higher-up CEOs. Whoever the head CEO is the only one who's going to benefit from that strategy. Nobody else.
Yeah. Let me know I want to do a custom game, yeah, and I'll try and do it single player.
No, I'm gonna see. No, this is this game's last chance. I'm gonna start up co-op, private, 2 people. This is this game's final chance. And even if it does fix it, reloading, that's still. Why did that break the game?
How come building somewhere outside the garage, which is totally expected to do when someone else is in the garage, it's totally expected to break the game, which is not expected.
Also, no offense, if the cutscenes are that much of a hindrance on the game, just remove them. Or disable them for multiplayer.
This is going to be my logic now. I'm going to call it the James logic. This seems like my logic I'm going to apply to now.
Fun fact about Warband, the most popular DLC, Napoleonic Wars, was inspired by a mod. That makes sense. And see, companies like that who are smart with their mods and understand that their mods do kind of carry some heavy weight when it comes to certain things, they always are the ones who are successful. But none of these other companies pay attention to that because they think that the get-rich-quick, fast, I don't know what you call it, EA Blitzkrieg tactic works. But that, once again, that only works, 1, for a massive company. And 2, it only works for the higher-ups anyways. If you're an employee in one of these companies, you ain't going to see hardly a dime in comparison to the people who benefited from this. So...
Do you want me to join before you recover the truck or after? Or try?
No, I'm gonna... did I invite you already?
Oh, let me check real quick.
I'll do it again just in case.
No, you have. That's what I said. You try to it first.
No, I want you in here. No, I want you in here.
Okay.
Because if it's multiplayer, if it's a multiplayer problem and this is gonna be an issue, there's no point in us continuing this series. I'm not gonna put my hard time because I am kind of spread a little thin, and I've been kind of sick and stressed lately because of one sickness and other things going on in life. Family, like I've got to help my mom because she's going through stuff and all that. I don't need a game that is not going to treat me as a consumer properly. I don't have time for that. I really don't.
It's annoying because Avengers...
Especially since I don't have money coming out my ear.
Avengers had a rocky start, but once you actually iron out the bugs and everything, it was a pretty awesome game. Snowrunner, been buggy since day 1.
But it got worse. You gotta understand, it actually got worse. The only thing they really fixed was the trailers disappearing off the map and the weird hard crashes. That's all they fixed. They fixed the bare minimum. The rest of the bugs are still present. The weird physics that happen in certain types of mud mixed with water. The snow in general is retarded, physics-wise. Even shallow snow slows the truck down to 5 miles an hour or slower, which is with chain tires on. So it's like, no.
That
no.
should only happen if you're deliberately doing that, and if you're going through snow with highway tires on. Not with chains.
Or spinning your tires out in real life. That would be the only way that would cause that issue to start happening at first. If you take it at a steady, slow pace, you'll easily get through it. But it's not even that. Oh, you're here? Okay.
Yeah, and I just drifted around the corner.
Alright, let me see if I can customize.
I'm next to the glitch truck. Or the,
Okay, it looks like it might have fixed it. Let's see. Okay, it did fix it, but that doesn't make it any less stupid.
Wait, hold on.
Now let me make sure I can recover. I can customize again.
Okay.
Can I recover?
One service parts and...
Okay, I can. Okay, so no...
you freaked me out, you just poof.
Yeah, I needed to see if I could recover. So that fixed it, but that, once again, that doesn't take away from how dumb that is. I don't know. There's so many things this game should not have wrong with it.
You know what I'd rather have?
And the more I talk about it, it just sounds... Like I said, I don't want to sound like one of them reviewers on these games, but at the same time, this game's making it very hard.
So I'm going to clear the landslide to the path, and then I'm going to build the thingy. Because the landslide to the path is kind of a nuisance. Because that's the path from the warehouse to the...
I think it has a lot of colors. Woo!
I like how, yeah. So that's what I'm going to do. I think building that bridge first might have been a pain. But now it's built, it should be less of a burden. Because then all I have to do is cross that. Because now I can make the last I can finish off, I can just deliver to the landslide the path, 2 water planks and a spare part, service part, as I
see what you're doing.
Yeah. Basically what I'm going to do is clear that landslide the path, and I'm actually going to take that path, and I'm going to drive to the to the steel mill. And I'm actually going to complete it that way.
I mean, that'll work. I mean, it's technically unorthodox according to this game, but that seems to be the best way at this point.
And I'm doing this in a twin steer. I'm not going to use a scout like you suggest, or the game suggests. I'm going to use another truck.
Well, even the scouts would do better here than the bigger trucks do, but still, it's like I said, I don't want to sound like I'm complaining too much about this game.
At least, I think you should at least make the small trucks a bit more better than the bigger trucks.
Yeah. Well, because I mean, in general, they should be better as far as torque, power, and power to weight.
All the overall above, yeah. Especially on maps like this that require like very small vehicles, but still enough to do a truck and they're still enough to make a difference in hauling. Small trucks are for. They're not as big as the big one, not to do big jobs, but they still could do pretty medium jobs regarding their size.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure they've probably, and this might make the company upset if they ever heard someone say this, but I'm pretty sure they've heard this several times at this point. I want to see how good it does in the snow.
Service spare parts.
I'll say it again, I prefer Muddrunner. This game is good overall.
Multiplayer?
No, I don't think. And if it did, I never played it because I was the only one who really had it at the time. Oh no, it had multiplayer. I remember playing it. No. I do remember playing it with a friend once before. So it does. But that being said, here's the twisted thing about this. Snowrunner hypothetically is the better game. Because it's got the better deliveries, more versatile deliveries. You gotta build up the world around you by delivering the stuff. So it's very dynamic. However, because of once again, I'm coming back to it, the horrible physics in this game, kind of takes away from literally all of that.
What was the couple of things you could change in Muddrunner if you could do
Well, no, you could customize stuff, but it's not that. What I'm talking about is the only thing we would be doing is logs, nothing else. Only thing Muddrunner was log delivery.
There might be a cutscene.
I'm not in the garage, so it's fine.
Okay, there we go, done.
There wasn't a cutscene for that one, weird.
No, it was a clearing landslide, but I didn't know, I just want to make sure, by the way. Yes, I cleared that landslide, I've done that bridge, now I'm going to work on the other bridge.
Hopefully a DLC similar to Napoleonic Wars is coming to Bannerlord. Oh, I ran over a rock.
Not the rock! Oh no, what will we do?
Let me see. War coming to Bannerlord, because I miss being able to bayonet British soldiers and play the drums as my team gets massacred in front of me. I do like the drums when... Yeah, but hold on. I enjoy being playing the drums, watching my soldiers get massacred in front of me.
That sounds hilarious. I would do that. They're like, James, help. Okay, beats faster. Not that kind of help.
I mean, if this was that French Revolution anime game that I'm playing, that's like Valkyrie Chronicle, the drummer girl heals people. So when she plays a tune, she heals you. Somehow.
She plays heavy metal rock.
That makes you hit harder. She does actually do that. She don't play rock.
Well,
she doesn't play heavy metal rock, but she does have a different tune that is for damage instead of healing.
She plays an anime intro. What happened?
Everything dies.
Okay, so let's go to better rolls. Right, now I'm going to make the bridge to the sawmill. Unless you want any other bridge building first.
Nope. I don't need a bridge where I'm going right now. I'm trying to get to this other map and see if we were supposed to do something. Because you had to do it the hard way. The way that it feels very out of your way, that's the actual way, and it turns out that was actually how you're supposed to do it. That also might kind of slightly make me kind of scared. Because at this point...
activate the bridge on the island as well.
Am I going to pass by it?
You are going to pass, the road you're going, you're going to come up to it, and it's going to be on your right at the end of this path thing. So,
alright, I'll activate it while I'm over there then. Before I head to my destination. And I can already tell y'all right now, so far this electric truck is doing, and once again, because it's a modded truck, it's not a vanilla truck, this thing is not having hardly any problems so far.
That's what the only thing I use vanilla for is scouting.
That's ironic because I'm the opposite, or was, until I experienced what I just experienced. It's like I said, I enjoy the mud maps on this game. But the snow maps are just, they're atrocious. They're not good.
Yeah, like that one map with that 50-foot snow, that deep pond in front of the sawmill.
Exactly.
Because that was snow. It was half snow, half mud.
Half mud, yeah.
Weird.
Ooh, don't fall off, don't fall off. Ooh, this truck is wide. Okay.
She a thick girl.
Driving down this path is a pain.
If you were to rate that truck out of in thick, to see how the thickness, how thick it is, how would you rate it?
Probably not quite. Probably 2 C's. Not quite 3. 3. Whoa! It's not that big of a truck, but it's definitely not
big
thin either.
Oh, so it's just enough to make a difference.
Exactly.
I am intrigued.
I think I see the bridge coming up.
Lol. Yes, exactly, lol. Exactly. Exactly. Alright, let's put this in there. Get off that, I don't want to winch myself. Who am I? Why would I need to winch myself? Well, let me activate my suspension mode. Nope, I already had it activated. Nope, let me activate it again.
Okay, it's accepted. Bridge to the island.
Alright, because you got bridge to the island and bridge to the town. Which, question. Make one massive bridge. Just raise up the road. Actually, hold on. I want to see something about that. That's really nice. If I was a builder, I would raise that. If you're going up, tell me if you're going up a hill. Never mind, you just turn it on. Because if I was going uphill, why wouldn't you just make a bridge that goes straight across to level it down?
Because, I mean, at the time, they probably didn't have the resources to do something like that.
Go, exactly. No, I can't go. Because if I did, I'd, let's just say how fast this truck goes. I'll be up that tree in about a second.
Shit, I did get kind of stuck. I think my front bumper got hung.
What the?
Come on, see, even the mod truck is having a hard time with this.
Whoa. Hold on.
There we go. Now we can keep moving.
Save it. Never mind, I can't save it. Hold on.
Thought I put an off-road gearbox on this thing.
There probably is. It's just you have to find the upgrades.
Maybe it was the other one I'm thinking of.
Hold on.
James, it's a mod. You don't have to find the upgrade.
Oh, I forget something though.
I just don't. I guess I forgot to put it on there. Maybe it actually didn't save what I put on there when the glitch happened. That's annoying.
Yeah, it probably didn't.
Oh well, I'm already halfway to my destination. Might as well keep going. If I fail this time, I'll give it up for today's episode.
I'm just witnessing pure and utterly horribleness here.
Because look, it's bottoming out. The nose is too hitting the freaking ground.
Let me just stop engine and let me just get my other truck to actually help my other truck complete this delivery.
Dang it. I need the winch. Yeah, the physics make no sense in this game. They really don't.
Okay, so let's go there, and now let's go. I really like the electric hybrid twice twin steer, because do you know what you could do with this thing?
Oh my goodness, what's up? I'm trying to get through.
I can have medium logs and medium logs and small logs on the same bed, as well as some of this service, and a bit large crane on this bed as well, which I am using now.
Nice.
Which is fantastic. The only thing I could see being a problem, which its big tires offset this just slightly. It's no diff. This does not come with diff permanently. It comes with all-wheel drive, but that's about it.
Pull me. Game, your physics make no sense! Thank you!
You getting stuck
Go! In the yes, because I'm starting to quickly realize this map is the devil.
I feel like when they try to do a Russian map, it's always really difficult.
No offense, no, this is, I can tell you what it is. Especially if it's the same thing War Thunder started off with. It's that Russian bias coming out, because the company is from Russia.
Oh.
It's that, oh, our land is super terrible and hard to navigate. It's the modern era, don't play. There's trucks that can handle this, and even in Russia.
I do think American trucks could handle Russia with the right setup.
Any truck can handle anything with the right setup. That's the point of it. It's the point of having the right setup. This game don't believe in that though. It just wants to torture its player for well, making a quick buck.
Yeah, I know a game.
It's completely different than Muddrunner original. That game felt like they took their time with it. They actually wanted it to be a game.
Wait, so, yeah, because Spin Tires Muddrunner, right?
Spin Tires Muddrunner. That's what the original one's called. Yes. It was originally just called Spin Tires at first, but they ended up changing it somewhere along the line when the companies changed. I do think it was owned by a different company a long time ago, before they became Saber Interactive. I just don't remember. Which could explain why the change in style of game, and that it's kind of, no offense, cheaper now. Because what probably happened, like it happens all the time, the bigger company swallowed the little company, because the little company had no way of fighting back legally, which is not fair, or to be just, or whatever you call the right word. Probably ate them, and then decided, now you're going to make the game how we want to make it.
Oh, like EA did to...
EA does that to everyone. Yep. It did ruin the franchise.
It totally did. Because...
And I think the same thing's going to happen to Snowrunner.
Yeah, because that's the only thing... what was I say? They could always come close to the original, but it would never be the original.
Well, it would be if they stopped firing, the original staff and hiring cheap people who will work for pennies and don't care the quality of their game.
Unless they hire people, which basically...
Well, that's what they usually do. What they'll do is the employees who want to stick with being a quality game designer won't jump ship on their company. They'll go down with the ship in bankruptcy. They will literally go fight until there's nothing left. Whereas, no offense, and I know, and this is nothing against any of these employees, by the way. They have to do this because some of them have families. What I'm about to say.
Yeah.
But a lot of them will, because they have families and need money to survive, like everyone does in the world, sadly. They will jump ship to the company and design cheap products for them, even though they don't agree with it, just so they can keep their job. That's the dirty tactics of EA, Take-Two, bunch of them out there like that now.
Also, do you know what I like about this crane mod on the electric joints here? This actually has a light on it. You actually see when you pick up the cargo.
Nice.
That is actually somewhat really helpful.
See, that's good too. That's what I like about that Ford Scout truck I have as a mod. That thing legit has wheel lights, so you can see what your wheels are hanging on. Which is easy and cheap to install, so I don't know why a lot of the trucks don't have them. Or an option.
How hard is it just stick out lights to the add another light?
Well, you'd have to wire them. The wiring part would be the hardest.
You have to pay for someone to wire it,
but other than that, I mean, if you look at how many running lights are on a truck already, the red one's on the trailer right here, the yellow one sometimes like these right here, like, it's the same thing, just in a different spot. So,
this and let me pack cargo. Which, no, don't start it. I need it. No, it's Shrine. No, it's
But yeah, legit though, sometimes the employee has no choice because, like I said, they have a family, or maybe they're still new to the industry and need to be able to pay for their, their home, their house, their food, whatever, utilities. Everyone's got to have a life and try to live and try to survive. So they are not the ones to blame. It's the fact that these companies know they can do this, the bigger companies. Is the dirty part about it. They know.
Did you leave?
I did. I'm going to see what's up here. I know this is where I'm going to where you want to go eventually, but if we can't get this to work properly without using OP vehicles, we might just have to use the twice twin steer for everything. I don't know. I think the last episode we should do on this is the one you want to do. The one that you want, the thing you want to transport. Which, by the way, that's where I'm headed right now. That's what this place is that I'm at. It's called the Northern Aegis Installation. It's a missile silo.
Ooh, me likey.
That's why I'm coming down here. I want to see. Oh, is that the trailer? Yo, wow, that's okay. Alright, so let's see if we can get to this tower in this truck. We might not be able to. We're only going to try this once. Any screw up, any accidental fail, flip over, death, completely getting stuck and not being able to get out. Yeah, I'm probably going to wrap it up after that. If that happens.
Basically, what I'm going to do is I'm going to basically...
I'm trying to get this one tower.
I'm going to finish off this bridge because the metal beams are going to take the longest part.
I can see that I can see that. Knowing James, let me see. Knowing James, he might try to beat people to death with said drum if he given the chance. He probably would. I can see that. I legit see James on a Napoleonic battlefield using a drum as a weapon, only to be hard targeted by cannons because the guy got jealous of his long beard.
That would be amazing. It's like, jump a bit, fire the cannons at him.
Kill that drummer boy.
It's like, but sir, he just got a drum. Kill that boy.
Like, kill the drummer boy. Like, oh man.
Big smile.
And James is like, ha! Deflects the cannon with the drum somehow.
That would totally be me. I'd find it.
Like the cannonball. Okay.
Like, yeah, mother God. Everyone kill him. Okay, I have officially got this crane stuck. Like, this entire truck stuck.
Yeah, makes sense.
And this is a modded electric vehicle with, everything modded. Let me just Hold on.
There we go. I had to slow down, but we're good. The one thing these things can handle is mud and deep water. As long as there's not too much ice and snow, should be fine. Apparently there's a mission right here. New objective discovered. Small landslide. Accept but do not do.
Sorry about that, I should take a phone call.
That's fine. I gotta see where I'm going. Oh no. Does this lead me?
No, I can't see where I'm going. Where I'm going? No, where you're going.
Oh, I can't go this way. Crap. Okay.
Do you know what? I'm not applying my logic to it and just say...
Well, that's what I was trying to do, but this is blocked by a landslide in a canyon.
Just think, if you can't use logic, think, what would James do? Okay. Don't dare flip over. I'm not going that fast. There.
He's like, I'm not going that fast. You better not flip over.
The game is already a bit of a pain to begin with, and I don't need to make this hard on myself. Although the high gear looks pretty nice.
Okay, sounds good. He's like, the high gear looking pretty nice. There we go. I wonder what it was doing right there.
Stuck again.
I mean, I kind of did, but not like permanently stuck. Just that was a weird way it dug that it winched me out. Even the winch sometimes doesn't know what's happening.
Yeah, just want to point out, I am actually taking the official route? Question mark. Yeah, I am. Yeah, I am actually not. I'm actually taking a side route, which is not the official route. I think this is no, I take this back. I think if you want to get down here quick enough, I think this is the official route. Which edit. What's that?
Just ignore that. I'm just looking around. What in
Ebro's Road?
I'm gonna tear this game's literal heart out.
Oh, let me see on your stream what happened.
I'm like,
so I'm watching mine as
this
well,
is
so.
the troll. I think after we do the rocket and we get access to it, we'll have to somehow get to it off camera and figure out how to unlock this area. But oh my goodness, this is the most official, trolliest map ever made by this game.
I see that.
2 paths are blocked off, so I have to go all the way back and go through a rock climbing thing that I don't think this thing's small enough to do. So it means this might end very soon to try to go around and get this one tower.
Jesus.
You see that little road that comes off from the entrance of the Erska River, right? I'm having to go all the way back and go down that little road and go around just to go back around the other side. This is what I mean. I feel like this map might have been made... like I said, I think it's a little bit much. I think it's a bit much.
Actually, where's the Warhawk actually? Because it should be in a heavy duty. No, it'd be heavy, right?
Are you gonna try it and see how it does better here, since it's technically a semi made for that?
Yeah, where is it actually? No, you're off-road? Yeah, there's the Tustarian Warhawk, or the no, the Tustarian. Not Tustarian, the Tuscany Warhawk. Because I know this is made for stuff like this. Off-road. Suspension raised. We are not... Actually, no, I'm going to do active.
That's what I have is active.
Because active is the best. tires because I need to get one metal row and I forgot metal row.
Alright, backtracking we go.
Can't have 47-inch tires.
You'd have to have... You can't, yeah, you have to have actual race suspension to get big tires. That's the one problem with active, because the active can't work if the tire is too big, so that's why I won't let you do that. That makes sense. It's sad that that's the only real thing in this game that kind of makes sense. Like, the customizations in this game make sense to each other. But the gameplay, less so. I'm stuck on something.
Cyberbird, yeah, this can carry one, and it only wants to carry one. So as how it works, I need one metal roll, and this has, not first, it has 43-inch tires, so this is technically a small, scout. I would call this in between a scout and a small truck. It's a smuck.
A schmook.
A smuck. It's a scout truck and a smuck. Then you have your small to mediums. Those are.
Alright, let's keep moving. Also, sorry to if you are watching this series and I end up having to stop it. It's just this game's gotten to that point where all we'll be using is modded trucks anymore, it feels like.
I'm gonna see how this fares, just Warhawk 108. So far, do you know what the worst thing about this actually? Is because I am taking a normal path and I've come through here millions of times, so it is a bit easier. So far, this does seem a bit more better.
The Warthog?
Yeah, Warthog, yeah. It does seem a bit better, despite me having 43-inch tires, chain tires, just to point out. It's not doing too terrible that I'm not getting stuck every time. It is slow, it does crawl obviously in some cases. It actually does seem viable. It might actually seem viable.
I'll have to try it out at some point, but...
It does seem, but I am using a path I drive on. This also does help, I've made big tires, well, I come through here in 63-inch tires. So it is getting stuck in that, which doesn't help my situation. But it ain't getting fully stuck like it's not moving. It can move through that, which does give me a bit of a come up that maybe there is that one truck, but there's also the other one that does something around.
But that also brings me to another issue if that's true. And how much better does it feel? Like, how much of a difference do you think it's giving? Give a rough estimate percentage.
It's not much of a modern truck. I'd say it's about, in my aspect, about at least a 20 at highest.
20 at highest.
Yes, it's enough of a difference to make.
Ow. But is that compared to a mod truck or just some random vanilla truck?
Another vanilla truck. Compared to a mod truck, it's not gonna make it's.
So that's still not saying much, I guess.
Yeah, compared to a normal standard mod truck, this is slightly does have this. Weirdly enough, it does have the slight advantage, a slight better advantage compared to say Von Grad.
The thing I'm in is doing really good, even though it's very slow. The only thing it can't handle, even as a mod, is it's like I said, it's something that's OP in this game. It's the ice mixed with the snow. For some reason, the stats are feel like a billion.
Also, yeah, here's the irony I'm gonna point out. I think I've done this point now. So, your name's Snowrunner. Why do you not have stat for snow for your tires?
Yeah, there's no legit, technically chain tires are somewhat snow tires, but there are also, especially today, there are technically now tires that are legit just snow tires. They're like it's something to do with the design in the wheel itself, like the tread. That's what I couldn't think of the word. It's a design thing in the tread itself of the wheel that allows it to dig through snow.
I will say one thing that does get this little truck a slight advantage. It has an S plus power to weigh.
Well, so does this thing.
That is a really good thing, which does help it. Because like I just showed you there, I was stuck on a rock where I was trying to go forward. All I did was reverse it and just look back forward again, and it just goes itself free. Like I said, it does get stuck, but when you do and you actually get it, it's easier to get out than most situations than most other vanilla trucks.
No. That ain't saying much, considering most of the vanilla trucks would literally not move through this map.
This would be better, because it would be better. It would be better than most vanilla trucks, but not as good as a modded vehicle.
I think it actually might be better than the one I'm in, though. This modded vehicle I'm in isn't impressing me so far. It's still decent, but out of all the electrics I've driven, this one's the least powerful, it feels like.
The twin steel electric, with all credits due, it is a really good rescue truck.
No, I'm not using the twin steer. I'm using one of the foreigns.
Yeah, no, but I'm saying in the electric hybrids. It's a really good rescue truck. I haven't used it as really much of a workhorse. That's what my twin steer is, because I have different twin steers for different things.
Yes, if I really wanted to break this game, that's what I would use. Because that truck is now the most powerful truck in this game. Because of the mods. Whoa. Because not only does it have extra space on its own without having to carry a trailer, but it also, well, the work one, the one you said you use for your workhorse stuff, 900k torque. It's unrealistic as hell, but, so is this game. For being a simulator.
Jump into. I'm going to put this. Can you get the stronger crane? Stronger log lift. That's what I get. No, I want a medium.
Oh my goodness, the rock crawling in this area is serious. Luckily this thing's handling that. The electrics seem to be really good at that.
Yeah, I'm going to customize this to be more...
Actually, I wonder if we should...
Yeah, that should be fine.
Well, let's go down to the river and come up from there. I'll bring Chad up in just a second, guys. I don't want to be distracted at the moment just because since I'm not all focused. Yeah, because I'm not getting, I haven't got stuck yet, so. And that's very rare on a map like this. Even when using mods, apparently, unless you're the White Twin Steer. This is where it may break. Oh.
Is it overkill? Yes. Do I get? No.
This way. Stay on the right side. Stay on the edge. Don't go too into the shallows.
Yeah, but I don't think I know why the Warhawk is better than the other one, because I think it has the most powerful engines.
Well, Warhogs are built for snow, from what I know in real life. I think they're used in Alaska and Canada a lot. I think they're most of those. Yeah, I think they're used in Alaska and Canada a lot.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
That being said, it's still not really. I don't know. I've given this game too many benefits of the doubt at this point, and every time I come back to it, thinking, we can enjoy the game and try to survive with our trucks, and yeah, but.
Oh God, hello, sinking ice. I don't want to be with you today. Could you please let me go on my journey? Thank you.
And then I might see a way to cross.
Truck.
Oh no, wait, there's a way to cross up there. I'll just keep going this way.
I will say one thing. I do like the interior, the Western Twin Steers interior. It looks really nice.
For the electric? Why did my computer just wake up? Hold on one second, guys. Let me bring my computer up now that we're in the safe zone.
It does have like 5 million dials that I do all different things.
Nice.
But it's really clear how you see it. Also, it has the it's very old-fashioned, but it's like it feels modern. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Kind of that thing.
Arnott, don't you hate when the enemy bring guns to a bow fight? Also in Bannerlord, adventurers, I beat forest people in the forest. Oh, nice! That's pretty good. Beat forest people in the forest. Beat the Amazonians at their own Amazon.
The Amazon. That's some terrifying stuff.
But that's awesome, Fireseer. Nice job. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Don't. Why is this 10 feet deep? What am I driving through? No, don't you do it. Hopefully it'll stay crawling. Should've stayed on the ice in that case. Wonder if I can get back on it. I think I might be in trouble. Come on. I'll be back on the ice. I'd rather be on the ice at this rate. No?
Oh my god. I just see your screen.
I'm dragging a literal black tar looking path behind me. There we go.
Do you know what you should have done to bring this map?
The
APC. At the bottom of the APC.
Probably should have. Oh my god. Was I supposed to cross over there? Game, come on now. I don't know where I need to be to get to this tower. Uh-oh, breakable ice. Uh-oh, spaghetti. Back from the 90s. Oh, Jesus. Oh, no. I think this might be the end of our journey. No. Come on, dig your way out. Just keep pushing. It's slow, but it's moving. Keep pushing. This is very bad. Well, when you bring plate armored guys with guns and longbows, it's not an oppressive win. That's true, I guess. We're still moving, but barely. I don't think I can latch on to anything, can I?
It's the only thing you get stuck in. Not recover, no, I need to restore.
Oh no, I think this is done. Alright, I think I'm done for now.
Yeah, we're just for this metal pole. This not metal pole. Metal roll. Constructions. To the metal roll now.
Is this the last DLC they're doing?
No, I don't think that they haven't said that.
I don't know if I'm gonna get any more. I don't think I'm gonna get any more unless they change a lot. I think this is my last one for this game. So for everyone who is watching this on the channel, to give y'all a heads up, after me and James, if we can even get to it, because I want to point out that path I was taking is the only way over there. To that tower. And then we have to repair the bridges before we can even get the rocket out of there. I'm just not... I mean, if me and James can somehow get it to work... Let me see where James is at. He's over here. Yeah, if we can somehow get it to work...
What?
No, I was watching you. I can't follow you. I other than look on the channel.
Like I said, this warhog is just... It's better than most of the others. It's slowly crawling. It doesn't know when I drag my twin steer through this every time. So it's actually getting caught somewhat. But it is tugging, and I'm not using the winch yet.
Oh, hold on, I'll check. I'll check right now, Farseer. I'm not doing anything else anymore in the stream. Like I said, I'm kind of done with Snowrunner.
Right.
We'll do our best to do the one final stream, but I don't know.
I really do like if you. Let me just.
I regret not bringing more. I regret not bringing more guns. Wow, you just see a bunch of recruit foresters just getting nailed. Bye, foresters. You just see a bunch of gunpowder smoke in the distance.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That's funny.
I don't think that was that powerful. No. Okay, hold on. I remember why the Tundra Warhog was a bit dangerous. It was extremely... It liked to flip over. I even have my actor on it, it's still flipped.
Yeah, the Warthog does like to flip over.
And that's what the other one didn't do. I do like the sound of it. It just does sound like it. But no, not the Warhog. This.
Let's see. Ooh. And no, I was not hired by Bob's Lumberjacking Company to murder the forest people.
Yes, no, you're right. She was hired by the Dwarven Company.
Yeah, the dwarves hired you to clear out the local
forest station.
The local foresters, so that way they could chop all the trees down for fuel. So that way they could chop all the trees down for fuel.
Actually, also give you the option. Do you know I like how you switch between winch points? You can't do that on a crane. Period. It's not coded in the game.
I know.
Stupid.
There's a lot of things I'm finding out about this game that without mods is, like I said, it's still bare bones. It's just got a bunch of DLC. But it's still a bare bones game. The fleshing out of what should have happened as the game got a little older didn't happen like it should.
There we go. Got a little oomph.
So there's too many unbalances in the game. And once again, instead of making the map challenging just for skill basis, and what I mean by that is knowing when to switch to low gear, knowing when to switch to high gear, knowing when to to gas and brake, but at the same time, it's that all that is gone. I could have slowly trekked through that ice if it had been Mudrunner. It would have been slow, but if you have the right tactics and you know where to keep your wheels pointing and to wiggle them a little bit to keep your traction moving, at least in the game. I don't know if that's a real life thing. I've never really driven a real life car, sadly. Just know a lot about them. Is you could actually get through something like that even if it take you a second, but it would make sense because it's deep. Like that last part I got stuck on, I expect to go slow through something like that. But it shouldn't. I don't know. I just don't think it should be that easy for it to just stop me in my tracks with no way to fix it. Because that path is treacherous that make me have to really go to try to find my way to that tower. Because most of the roads were either broken, blocked off by rock slides. This game's getting to the point where they're substituting just random placement to make it harder, things further away, instead of letting the player's skill determine how hard the delivery trip is. So, also it should be a skill-based thing that having all your upgrades, so snow tires actually making a reason to have if you actually played the other parts of the game and earn money and stuff like that. Like, there's so many things missing from Mudrunner in the Snowrunner game that it should have. I sent all my guns and cavalry into the woods because forest people can only use range. No, that is a bit cheeksy, but that makes sense. That is a bit cheeksy. It's definitely cheeksy. You were like no offense to us, but you were like the cowboys with the Indians then.
Just do this now. Do you know what? I can't be bothered with the Warhawk because it likes to flip over. So one thing I'm going to do something that you never should do, and if you want to do this, go ahead, because Snowrunner doesn't make sense.
What are you doing?
I'm not going to pack the cargo, I'm going to attach it to my crane, never let go of the winch.
No, I don't know if you can do that and drive. I don't think you're allowed to, but you can try.
Well, as long as I don't change another truck, hold on, so I'm going to put this on top of the, maintenance trailer. On top of my 20 steer.
At this point, how much do you have to recover?
What?
How much do you have to recover? I'll go watch your stream for a second.
I didn't have to recover much, apart from the fact that
I mean, like, how far away is it and all that? Like, I'm
just getting this metal rope to the factory.
Yeah, but you lost it. It sounds like it flipped over somewhere.
No, the truck did. I recovered the cargo, and by the way, it does work where I can winch my crane to it, and I can still pull it.
Nice.
So I can still crane and winch, but I've only recovered it once because I couldn't be bothered because it was taking too long. So that's why I'm using my electric CMs, which here.
That is.
Flip it over. That's the only bad side about the Warhawk. It kept flipping over, which kept delaying it.
That is the dumbest thing I have ever seen.
Yeah.
Yet this makes sense.
Yep.
Ah.
Whoa. Hold on. I can't make it around that tree because, nobody is steering. So what I'm going to do is this. Drive into the trees to reverse out. No. Pick up the cargo. Hey. Stop bowling into that goddamn tree.
Oh. It's because you're top heavy. You're what's it called? Your crane swinging, James. All right, so the tree is now unrealistically inside of the trailer.
Hold on.
If y'all want to see some craziness, go check out James' stream right now.
Yep, there you go, fixed it.
You got out?
Yeah, look.
At the wave grid to... Okay. Super dumb.
Let me just click through this tree real quick.
I will say... Yeah, I was going to say you need to bring it back to you and center it again.
Yep, this was dumb, and this actually worked not as well as I thought, but... What, you gotta keep going? There we go. And... voila, let me just exit that. Boom, done, let's go. Yeah, that was dumb. Whoa. Thank you, tree. Thank you, tree. Yeah, almost flipped saved by the tree.
Yeah. It's because this is unnatural. The physics doesn't know what to do with what you're doing. Because the pipe is weighing down the back of the truck. Unnaturally, because it's not packed. Because I think packing, the way it works programming-wise, it makes it all one entity. So the weight distributes evenly. But because it's attached to the winch, it's its own thing.
Yeah, but because yeah, I wouldn't do this, you know, Snowrunner. If you'd actually fix your physics, I would stop doing this. But you know, that's not gonna happen. So let's carry on braking, making sure your game doesn't know what I'm doing, to ensure that you know what I'm doing. By the way, this is the official path to get from. I'm gonna show you. Hold on, from the steel mill to, you know, the warehouse. This is the quote-unquote official path. Unless you want to go through this dog shit. Yep, so let me just do this. Yep, and that's okay. And all done. I'll go first person. You can see it inside the Ninja board. Ooh. Ah, that's not.
As soon as you get this delivered, I guess we'll end it.
Oh, that's why I had my suspension up really high. I had active suspension on. I thought I didn't have it on, but I did. You know, Snowrunner, that's a good job. It's a good job. Meanwhile, because I can craft that metal thing and then have that ready to go for the sawmill. Yeah, now I can just stick this in high.
Falling asleep over here, guys. Sorry if this my side is a bit...
Asleep? Watch my videos,
no.
And I will thank you for the watch time.
Well, no, I'm talking about in general, because I'm not doing anything. And sorry if my stream's a bit boring now, guys. I'm just...
This sometimes happens with my streams. If I watch yours, I'm like doing nothing.
It's like... We'll end here in a second, but I just wanna make sure that the connection for James, so he can have his
hold on,
That's cheesy. I see what you just did.
Yep, and guess what? The big sisters. She saw that. Okay, so pack it. Boom. Yep, and that's how you do it. I'm not gonna do that because I'm gonna wait to try and end the stream.
Yeah, I need to end it because we're so go ahead and recover your trucks.
Done.
Oh, this is. Let me go back to mine real quick. Alright, let me read what Farseer was saying. I was prepared for an open field battle, but when they ran into the woods, which would screw my polearm infantry and negate my numbers advantage, so the guns went in. And it makes sense. Arrow versus gun in a forest. Gun does have better accuracy, technically. Unless you're really good with a bow.
Would you actually? I never got a chance to see that in Self-Scroll or revamped? Was it like...
On what?
The Insanity Crawler revamped? Because
I did, but it wouldn't work on this map. It can't get traction on the ice. It's too fast.
Oh.
It's basically a monster truck. So.
Mini monster car.
So it's legit too fast for it to. It just spins. It literally goes slower because it's spinning so fast. The wheels are just constantly on the ice.
Well, that map wasn't a pain at all.
I don't know. Did you recall your trucks?
Yeah, I recall. Hold up. I know you're a bit tired. I'm a step ahead of you. I've recalled them and I'm at the main menu.
Oh, good. Alright. Well, it's not really even just tiredness anymore. I'm really kind of done with this game. I'm really kind of done with this game. I'm tired of spending money on a game. And this has happened more than once. Because of the things that's been going on in the gaming industry this last 2 years. This year and last year. That I'd be spending and supporting money on these games, but they're not even providing a quality product anymore. This is probably my last DLC. This is the last time I'm spending any money on Snowrunner. And I hope they see this for that, because like I said, I'm not trying to be harsh, but the game isn't worth it anymore. I'm going to say that as a review on my channel for all of my people watching me. And other than, I will say this. If you're willing to take 3 hours to do one thing, then fine. And that's with all the upgrades on a vanilla truck that has that capabilities. James said, it's like we were pointing out, like even the Warthog, because it tips over, it still has too many flaws for this type of map. Because it'll get through the snow, but guess what? Half of this map is rock crawling on the north side. Which the Warthog will not do.
So you got a case of, you got the small trucks which are capable of this map, because you had a rock on, they're not. I don't think this map was meant to be vanilla. I think this map was meant to be modded.
I don't think that's true either. I think it's just that this map is cheap, this map was rushed, this map was just... The only thing that was paid attention to was the new mechanics adding in new type of deliveries again, right? But as far as the map as a whole, it's a very cheap map. It's nowhere near like... It's been the same way with all the snow maps. In a game called Snowrunner.
I would explore on my off time. On this, when I do this, I'm going to explore every single map. And I'm hoping to find where the new trucks are. Because if I'm right saying there's 4 trucks. There's 3 new trucks and 1 scout.
Well, usually they're on the new maps, aren't they?
Yeah, that's what I'm about to say. They're usually on the new maps. We didn't see any on this one, which might be...
Also, no offense, good luck on that. Do you know how hard it is? Okay, 1 truck can barely make it through the snow and ice and the rock crawling. How do you think it's going to be to try to rescue one? Other than using the twin steer.
Do you know what I'm going to use? And I'm hit, and it's a mod I do have. Where is it? It was, I need to find it.
Well, yeah, I know you can use mods. If I went on there and found the brokest delivery truck on the modding, let's go in there real quick. Just an example. So, let me turn my filters off, because I just want to see something. So, let's turn off enabled and subscribed, and let's do popular overall. Because OP stuff tends to be popular, right? So, yeah, look at that. First few things on the thing are the Frog's Custom Crawler, which we'll probably get through there.
Yeah.
The off-road trailers, the mini monster, the freaking, which I'm gonna try it on this map and see if that's better. I need to unsubscribe to it and resubscribe. Because some of these have to be re-downloaded. Yep.
Do you know what the irony is? I was going to use that to rescue vehicles. I was going to get a crane from another vehicle and just put it on the pace car.
So I'm going to keep that for next, for me and James off camera. I'm going to see if The JBE, because all the JBEs tend to be super broken and super OP. And that might be the only way to get through this map for one final episode, because we're not going to be able to do it with the normal modded trucks. Some of the modded trucks aren't even powerful enough. That's how bad that map is. And how badly designed it is. But I have a feeling the JBE hopefully won't have that problem, but we'll see.
Yeah,
Snow is weird in this game.
Yeah, do you know what I'm going to try? And I'm going to break the game down. The Tustarian 420 Terraria JBE.
Yeah? Oh, I see that. The Tuz 420, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I have that ready to go. We need to try to put that on when we're trying to do stuff, scouting as well.
Are you going to use D&D Striker?
D&D, no, I don't. The Ford truck I have got through that pretty well, so it's fine. And we don't really
subscribe from it.
Do you want to? Or you said unsubscribe from it? What?
Yeah.
I would say, my brain. That's up to you. I mean, I might use it here and there, but not anytime soon. And actually, no, you know what? Never mind. Just unsubscribe. Because like I said, if all we're going to really do is finish this off one more time, next time we do it, then after that, I think I'm completely done with Snowrunner for the rest of its existence. Unless they actually start paying mine to the community. And I mean the actual, not the modding community, which is fine. But, you know, the community that doesn't want to always use mods and would rather enjoy the game as it was meant to be enjoyed.
Yeah.
But the vanilla trucks are incapable of that. And so, for it to be a truly enjoyable experience. So, I don't see any others. The JBE's our best chance.
Yep. Yeah.
Can you see me online, James? Or not? Never mind, you guys are using mods. Wait, what does it say? I've been trying to get a chat. I thought we gonna play Age of Wonders. What, Planetfall? No.
Also, Chris, you left our group chat.
I'm in unmodder, sorry. You wouldn't be able to finish this game, Chris, then.
Yeah.
That's not on you, by the way. That's this game. It's relying too much on mods. I enjoy the mods and they're fun, but me and James just tried to go back to vanilla for the new maps and the trucks I paid for from the actual game do not work. They get stuck at every little slight hinge on that new map. That new map is horrible. It really is. It's so horrible. Something is wrong with my chat function. What do you mean, Chris? Also, if you're not in the group chat, at James, if you're not in the group chat, you won't see the group chat. If you leave it, then you can't get back into it until someone invites you again.
Yeah.
If you're talking about the PSN chat, Christopher. So
yeah, because I'd invite you to it, and then you did leave it.
So when I invite, because the way sadly the chats work on PSN now, when you invite someone to that chat, to the message chat, it is also the voice chat. So you start the party through the message. So you start the party through the message. So if you leave the message group, where everyone's messaging each other, you're also leaving the chat group. So you won't, and when you do that, it won't give you notifications that it's going. But there was no plans to do Age of Wonders today.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, actually, just testing it, just because.
Well, I'm trying to figure out how he got that. Did you watch Prime stream or something? Did he say something about that? That's not what we told him.
unless you just saw it from like our profiles, like you see people like what they.
Well, I mean, he saw us playing it, maybe. Yeah, you might have saw us playing it earlier. Yeah. We were testing to see if it works at all, which surprisingly it does. Better than Snowrunner.
I'm both annoyed and happy about it. I'm happy that it finally works. I'm annoyed at how long it took.
Yes, but at least it works.
I know.
Even though I agree with you 100%, that should not have taken that long. But look at what we're on right now. That has kept the same problems the whole game.
No, I can't.
I have to give Paradox that. They fixed it. They did fix Planetfall. So, finally. But Snowrunner, I don't think they care enough. No offense.
Yeah. I think only... I'm going to say this once more. Without your community, you die.
Yeah, without the modding community, this game would die.
In general, modded.
Well, without the community in general, well, that's any game without the community in general. You have to have a community to make money. But in general, without the mods, this game would have been unplayable up until this point, and that's what most people are using. Don't let them fool you, because there's a lot of mods that look like the vanilla trucks, but they're not. And I've been finding tricksy things about this. I've been finding tricksy things about this on PC where bigger YouTubers are editing out the trucks that they're using. They're using modded trucks. And the reason why I know this is because I've done millions of tests in this game, both on camera and off camera, that you've seen and haven't seen, to show that the vanilla trucks wouldn't be capable of doing that. With all the upgrades attached too, for the proper area, meaning let's say you're going in the snow, you equip it for nothing but snow, it still won't succeed. Unless you want to take a whole day. So, yeah, I'm just not, actually that kind of gives us a good chance, James. That does actually mean, I will say, you guys play Call of Duty on here? Not really, no. I don't really play Call of Duty. If you want to watch some Call of Duty stuff, I will say I will recommend Gaming Prime for that.
Prime's more into Call of Duty than I am a little bit.
Yeah, Prime's... Yeah. He's the Call of Duty go-to, and Battlefield, Call of Duty, probably Ghost Recon, sometimes Rocket League, not that much, but Minecraft. But he does play a lot of the Call of Duties on his channel, along with Battlefield and stuff. So, if you want that, you can definitely check out him as well. But yeah, I don't know. My last thing on this game is the one good thing I think that comes out of this, no offense to Snowrunner, since it does work, I guess we could just replace it with Planetfall next time.
I mean, yeah.
So, because this is going to create an opening. Like I said, at most this has one more episode if me and James can get this to a workable position to get to that rocket. If we can't, I think we're just gonna call it and just delete this and just end the series for us, for as far as our channels are concerned. But we'll see what happens. We'll try. Me and him will discuss it and try to figure it out over the course of, because it won't be this weekend. We need it anyways. Over the course of this week and next, and we'll here and there we'll dive into this game and see if we can even make any progress towards it. If it keeps stabbing us at every corner though, and it feels like we're just not going to be able to, because we also still don't have as many mods as PC.
No,
so
we have very little. I think we only have a quarter of what their PC has.
Yeah, we only have a quarter, which is also why I said a lot of YouTubers you see who are doing it on PC, they are using modded trucks. Because they have access to more variants than me and James do. That look more like the vanilla vehicles. So, this game, yeah, it's run its course for me other than this one last mission we want to do together. Because James wants to be crazy with it and see if it actually does anything. I have a feeling it's just, knowing Snowrunner, they probably didn't put anything special in where it actually hurts us. Or makes us have to recall, or game over. Actually, I don't know. I don't see anything special with the rocket happening if it falls off James's truck, if he jumps it off a cliff. But we might as well try it. Nothing else in this game makes sense anymore.
I don't want to do that. Actually, no, you can do that. You can get the dinghy and the modern test rounds. You can actually do that. You can actually get the rocket fully built.
Oh, nice.
as an actual thing. And
when will the next Subnautica come out? Just wondering. What you mean on the channel?
Below Zero.
Well, I think he means on the channel. That's gonna be this week. I'm gonna fit it in during this week because this week's gonna be kind of a special week for everything. Actually, let me make sure, because normally it's. I think I put it on. 1 second. I think I put it on Thursday.
Yeah, and also, yeah, both going to be special week for me and Outnot. I'm playing a game tomorrow, which it will tomorrow for everyone else, but today for me because it's gone past midnight.
Yeah, it's gonna be this week, but normally it's next week.
You're gonna do something different. I am gonna be doing something really different. Starting tomorrow, and I have a replacement for Tuesday.
Oh. Is there some way that I can test chat offline and not interfere with y'all's stream? I know we had issues during STO. On my end, I have to change my region home PS4 because it's an Asian console? What?
How the hell? Hold on. How the hell did you do that?
Did you let someone mess with your PS4, Christopher, back in the day? Because no offense, US PS4s don't start on Asian settings. So that means you have a jailbroken PS4. Monday during Eastern time I have to work. I see. Because usually if a PS4 is starting on the wrong country, because it's supposed to automatically detect when you first set up your PS4 what country you live in. If it didn't do that, that means it's a jailbroke one. It means it's one that can technically not supposed to be what it is. It can go on multiple, it can go on all of them. Alright, I gotta go. See ya. Alright, I see. Alright, Ultimate Gaming Bob. We should have some more Subnautica this week. It should be... I'll probably throw it in on Wednesday since the two new games are Tuesday and Thursday, just for the heck of it. To do another episode.
Monday and Tuesday.
Because I do want to get established in that before we put it on a normal schedule on every other week. Because I want to build a base closer to Delta. The place you go to for the first part of the story. I want to build a base that's kind of in the middle towards Delta. Above that huge chasm that leads down into the deep parts of the ocean. That way I can go straight down when I have the ability to.
Do you know what? I accidentally did the title right. My title right. Rushing Russia.
We did. We rushed it and it didn't work and we all died.
No, but it comes my title.
And if it weren't for my title, probably wouldn't work. Oh wait, I just noticed Farseer said, "Bye, Arnott. Gotta get something to drink. Get hammered and pass out. I earned this." That sounds like a fun idea, Farseer. I hope you enjoyed this stream. And to you too as well, Ultimate Gaming Bob and Christopher, as always, to all you guys on the chat. Sorry this didn't turn out like I wanted. Like I said, I really wanted this to be a good game. Cyberpunk was the same way. I really was invested in them being amazing, awesome, enjoyable games for me, and I looked forward to them for so long, for both of them just to disappoint me. So, oh well. And I don't technically have high standards compared to most gamers either. I just want to say that. I may nitpick, but I still have way less standards than most. Like, I'll play most games most people would not even try. That says a lot when I get to the point where I'm like, nah, this game's just not playable anymore.
Do you know what's gonna happen? Exactly what's gonna happen to Bob's all. We said you're gonna play it because it was playable.
Yeah, but it resurrected itself.
Eventually.
But that's still something. Do you really see Snowrunner doing that? It's too far gone. And it's not the same size company as Paradox. Paradox may not be big, but they ain't small either. Like some people want to tell people, they're an indie company. No, they're freaking not. There's a certain size when you become a certain size of company, you are not classified as indie anymore. It's after a certain amount of employees, I think. This only happened because my other PS4 bricked on me and I had connection issues with that one, but this one I had to change the settings for a different ISP. I've been working on console issues for about 8 years and sending Sony and Microsoft the broken systems. I mean, I don't know what you're doing. I've never had any of these issues. I mean, maybe you're just getting bad luck where you live.
I've never had these issues.
Maybe you're getting bad luck where you live, where there's a lot of scams for consoles and they sell used versions on the shelves at your stores. Which I bet you if Sony knew that, there'd be a hell to pay. But because they already have bad enough rep as it is. If that's happening that often to you, if it's been going on for that long, Christopher, that might be where you live. There might be, you just live in a really weird, corrupt area that just is completely dishonest with everybody. Like, they're selling you shoddy equipment and shoddy consoles that were not actually brand new at those stores. That's the only thing I can equate that to. Because in my entire literal 30 years of gaming, have never had that problem. Not once. Unless your internet's causing it too. Could be your internet. Be careful with that too. That it might not be the console. It might be your internet provider just doesn't know how to provide internet for a console. I've had that happen before. Because I have lived in a place and had internet where they said, we aren't compatible with consoles. And I'm like, what? You live in the modern world.
I've never heard that.
It was in a country area. It was in a really rural area. But...
Oh, if it's in rural, then...
But yeah, it makes sense. It's going to be in a small... If you're in a big city, unless... even if you have cheap internet, it still will run better than what shouldn't be happening to Chris. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's either the consoles themselves that are being sold in that area, or the internet provider in that area has no idea what consoles are.
I mean, the only way you can test this out is either reset your PlayStation factory settings or buy a new one.
I mean, he's probably done that before, I would imagine. He's probably... Christopher, have you ever tried resetting the factory settings? So, meaning, you go into your... I forget, it's been a while. Don't quote me on these words.
I have done it once, so I think you want to go to settings.
I know it's in settings, I just don't know where from there. It's either... It's at the bottom, I think? I don't know. I really don't remember.
Just back up on restore.
Restore? Maybe it might be in that? No, I don't remember. Either way, there's a thing somewhere in the settings that allows you to go completely back to when you bought it at the store and reset it back up from scratch one. Now,
here we go. Yeah, I found it. It's not in the system, it's below that called initialization, where it goes clear learning dictionary or restore default settings.
I got that invite, by the way, Christopher. So I did see that.
So yeah, so you have to go into settings, and you have to go to initialization, and go to restore default settings.
Yeah, but warning, disclaimer alert, huge warning, if you do that, you're going to lose everything.
Yeah. You'll have to re-download everything.
And your save data and everything. They need to know that too. That would be like when I lost my Final Fantasy VII data. It will be gone forever. Because I didn't back it up like the other stuff. So that will have to be redone. But yeah, just be warned if for anyone that ever takes this advice and needs the factory reset, it will delete literally everything. You'll have to re-log in.
And back up your data.
Yeah. Well, not every USB storage works anymore. It's very confusing which one you need now.
Ones that are compatible with PS4s.
Yeah. So, just checking. Just checking? Alright, nice. But yeah. It's crazy. Sony's, among the many other things, the gaming industry it's in a really rough place right now. And it really needs to realize it cannot do business like other businesses. I mean,
I think how South Seas are treating it, and it's not going to work.
Yeah, that's what's happening. They're getting these big CEOs from outside of gaming industry that know nothing about gaming. This part I do agree on with the reviewer person we were talking about. What they're doing is they're getting these big CEOs. They have nothing to do with gaming. They're outside the gaming industry. They know nothing about it. They don't care to know nothing about it. That's not their concern. They just see buco bucks from the outside and buy out the company to make more money for themselves. That's all that is. That is why this is happening, and they have to let that stop. Or they have to, so the companies... this is why I think the employees need more power in these companies. Unlike a normal company, a gaming industry company is literally its employees, not its leadership. Its leadership is important, but without those employees, that leadership means jack crud. So it could be good or bad leadership. It won't make any difference if your employees you're not hiring the proper employees to do the right job. So, yeah, that's why I think employees need more power in these game companies, so they don't get one thrown out on the street by people like EA, Take-Two, and all them, and by eating their smaller company that couldn't hold up against something that big. And two, it would allow them to have more say in the video games, their development direction, and everything that's happening. So things like Cyberpunk can be avoided, because all that was literally some greedy CEOs who literally didn't give a crud what their employees said, and said, put it out now so we can make a bunch of money and y'all go broke. That's literally what that is. That's why those types of CEOs need to be removed from the game industry permanently and not allowed to have a stake in anything, because they will ruin this industry. And it will, and then it'll be gone, and everyone will be like, well, I wish I had done something more. Well, it's too late now. You contributed to it as well.
I guess the only thing that would survive the games are just small little indie games that will actually make it successful.
Yeah, well, and who's to know they would if they come back?
Coming round to itself. I think if the big companies all would die down, all the little companies would come big and be more.
Yeah,
successful.
but would it? But here's the problem: if the companies don't die off in the right way, the ones that need to die off, like EA. No offense to anyone who's a Battlefield fan, including myself, with the new game company like EA, Take-Two, technically Epic to a certain extent. Not as bad as the others, I'll say that. But it's still greedy and cheesy and scammy, and it exploits a lot of people. But not as much as the others. It's not gotten to that point yet. But EA, Take-Two is the biggest ones. Like, they would have to die in the right way for the next generation not to make the same mistake. Because no matter what industry you're in, the one saying that is always true, power corrupts. So once you get rich and you have all that money, and you're able to do what you want, you think you know better for some reason. It happens in so many people. And I don't understand that mentality with rich people. I maybe, and I can't even vouch, maybe I wouldn't even be slightly affected by it. I don't know, because I'm not rich. But I can tell you there is a certain mentality carried amongst people who have a lot of money, that they get to a certain point, not totally on their own fault, where they do kind of think they're just better than everybody else and they know better. When they don't. They probably actually know the least, because they're now the least attached to reality. Because their money is placating what's real. Because they can avoid things most people can't. So
that's why I feel sorry for indie companies, because they have it the hardest.
They do. That's why I always support indie companies when I have the chance. Even being a small channel. And I respect YouTubers who do that as well. Because indie companies, their lives are retarded hard. They already had it hard. But with the industry having even more reputation problems now because of the AAA companies and many other things, they're having a hard time surviving in general now. because they're getting judged for things they should not be judged on. Because now it's become a trope. Like Avengers, what happened to it? That's not an indie game, but it is an example.
Yeah.
It died by osmosis of other bad games, not necessarily totally itself. So, but yeah. Cyberpunk broke my HDD, one of them. If I start up Snowrunner, invite y'all, as I hate computer speak. Yeah, that's what I'm saying though. That's the industry, but the CEOs don't even know what computer speak or gaming talk is. But guess what? If it wasn't for me, you wouldn't have a house to live in. Actually, no, I would always have my house, even if I hope you know I don't get paid for YouTube. I am not a paid YouTuber. I am not monetized. I am not big enough. No offense, Christopher. No, you don't. Now, if you're talking about the games, yes. You are a paid consumer, and you buy these games, and you expect them to be games. And when your trust is betrayed, they shouldn't expect you to buy any more games. Just like I'm not going to buy any more Snowrunner DLC. Anymore. I'm not giving this company any more of my money. I don't have a lot of it to begin with for games to keep enough content for you guys. And to keep it fresh enough. For a small upcoming channel like my own. That I can't afford to be throwing money at a company that ain't going to respect its player base enough for the content to really push forward. As a YouTuber or even as a gamer. Hell, I'd still be pissed at this even if I wasn't a YouTuber. I'd delete this game right now. If we didn't have to do one more episode on it. And I wasn't a YouTuber on it.
I think I would just start with a rocket and just call it there.
Yeah.
Because then... But then I think we would replace it... I think we should replace it with Planetfall.
And even though this isn't a thing anymore because digital is becoming everything, and it's too much of a pain to get refunds from Sony, if this was a physical copy, this would also be at GameStop the next day. I'd trade this in a heartbeat because of how it's treated us.
The most? You got the standard edition, didn't you?
I did.
I got the premium edition. The gold, the ultimate one.
And I think this is the last thing I'll say because this is basically a vlog because nothing else happened in this stream. If you want to see actual progress, check out James Army West 9 side because he actually delivered something. It was a pain in the butt, but he got it there.
As long as breaking my trucks, just flipping my vehicles over. But that's to be expected.
Yeah, the last thing I'll say for tonight, and by the way, to give y'all a heads up, I can't do Warframe tonight. I'm already drained. And this game, because this game's kind of got me a little bit flustered, I'm not going to give proper attention to a better game, which is Warframe. And I don't want my sourness from Snowrunner to bleed into Warframe, because Warframe is an amazing game.
Yeah.
Especially for a free-to-play game. It's got an amazing story. You can take your time with it. You can there's so much to find, so many collectibles, so many characters you can make, so many weapons you can play with.
It's so much
all kinds of stuff.
Story.
Right? Well, written technically would that be? I don't know.
No,
wait. Resident Evil came before Warframe, not 8, but Resident Evil 1.
But the series did.
The series came before Warframe, so maybe. In a way, yeah, I guess so. But
Yellow comes back round. The color yellow.
I build comforts of life for people. Drive through, pickup, depot. Oh, you're a carpenter. Do want ketchup with your French fries? Yeah, that's etc. I get it. Yeah. And then Tundra is hard. Yeah, Tundra is normally hard, but not this game's hard. This game's hard as, Thanos is standing on my truck while I drive through the snow. He's a big boy. But alright, guys. Peace and love to Christopher. James said James help me with a build. On what? Wait, on what? On a game or carpenter build? You don't want him to help you build actual things.
Ooh, yes,
that deck will end up falling apart.
No,
or whatever you end up building.
I'll build it properly, but I'll make it so the design isn't proper. So it'll be properly built, but there'll be no point to building it.
Warframe. Ah, that makes sense.
Oh, on Warframe. Okay. Well, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, so real quick explanation for that game. Real quick, Christopher. That game doesn't have one set build.
No, it doesn't.
In fact, at some point you will need multiple builds in multiple frames in order to truly be successful. Because certain frames are better at certain things than others. Especially if they're by themselves or on a team. For instance, Necros. Defensively, to me, I don't like him on his own. Because he's too supporty when it comes to the fact that he's about, like, desecrating and causing mobs and stuff like that. So he's a resource support, meaning he helps get more resources on top of he brings back the people he desecrates from the dead with his ult and his soul punch to allow for like a horde-based combat, which is good for defenses and stuff like that, but not so good when you're trying to do like survivals or things, which he is not good on his own with. And then that's just one example. Or you got Valkyr, who's good at killing and surviving anything, but not good at defense.
And then we have...
So, I want to melt mobs and heal my party or solo.
Support, so then you... Hold on.
Well, hold on. Melt mobs and heal my party or solo.
Well, Garuda is capable of doing that.
She is?
Do you know what a lot of altars, they also heal
allies.
The
blood altars.
Yeah, she is capable of doing that.
So yeah, I guess Garuda. Yeah.
Harrow, Wisp.
Wisp is hard. Wisp is out. If he hasn't been in the game long, he ain't gonna have Wisp anytime soon.
So probably Harrow would be easier.
Harrow and Garuda are probably his best chance.
Yeah, best chance. I'm trying to think. I know there's another frame that also heals. I can't remember which one it was.
Because Garuda is a claw-based melee, but healing slash...
She's blood magic.
She uses blood magic. I don't know how else to put it. She uses claws and blood magic. So she's like Lady Deathstrike meets a blood mage. So she can heal her party and herself by turning enemies into blood altars, is what they're called. And she can also rip through enemies with her claws and really good crit melee builds. I forget what James's is. But, yeah, Garuda's probably your best bet if you want to melt people and...
heal your party, so...
And heal your party and yourself.
Because there's two ability users that are really key to her. There's bullshitting and blood altar. You sacrifice health for energy and energy for health.
Yeah. Which, it'll take a bit of practice to get good with her. She is a bit complicated. But once you get used to her, she's as unkillable as Valkyr is, but better at supporting.
Healers, though actually Harrow is not a woman, it is a male.
Yeah, no, Harrow's a guy. Garuda's you are right about Garuda, though. Garuda is a female. Or a woman. But Haru is a man. There's no such thing as gender-specific classes. That's another thing about Warframe is how far forward that game is above every other game and how old it is. Yeah, that game's like, what? What do we say, 8 years old?
8 years old.
Yeah. The game's 8 years old at this point. And it had all this even from the beginning, just not all fleshed out. So, okay, no problem. But yeah, if you want to build, yeah, James can help you try to... You'll have to work... Here's the other issue, though. If you are just starting off, you're going to have no choice but to use the one you start with first. Until you can get to Garuda. And Garuda is Fortuna, right?
Yeah, Garuda is for Fortuna.
So that's... Venus?
You have to... Voxolish, the quest...
Yeah, but what is the planet?
Venus.
Venus. So once you get to Venus...
So basically, when you start off Warframe, you look, there you go. You have to come to Venus anyway. It's on Mars, so
yeah.
You can get it.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That he's gonna have to use what he starts off with temporarily. You're gonna have to get to Venus with the frame you chose in the beginning of the game, and James can help you build that frame up if you want as well, whichever one you chose, and then that will get you to the other places you need to be. And then you can unlock those frames by doing the missions and collecting the parts and building them. Which Garuda's is done through bounties, right? Yeah. She's done through Fortuna or Valis bounties.
Yeah.
So, now the blueprint comes from the quest you have to do for Orb Valis. I think, if I remember correctly. But the pieces come from the bounty missions. So... I'll get them up and work and try and do this week and work and try to do this week. That's fine. Just hit us up if you see me. If you see James especially, because he's usually on a little bit more than I am. I do need to get on sometime this week. I gotta grind a bunch of money and finish building those stuff for the Cephalon.
Those are a pain in my ass.
Because I'm only out of money. That's the only thing I'm slacking on. I didn't realize I was running low.
Actually, I can help you with that. If you help me get plastids, I'll help you get money.
That's fine with me. Because, and then I can go back to building all the things.
Money's not the problem now. It's plastids that are the problem.
Yeah. But, alright guys. Thanks for all the toes up, by the way, to everyone. And like I said, sorry that this stream fell through the floor. So...
Yeah, it kinda did.
Especially on my end, forgive me really hard on that one. I mean, it's not my fault. Literally, in this case, the game literally kept me from doing anything. I mean, I could have cheesed it like James did, but I was trying to like play the game and not use the mods because we've been using them the last couple of streams. So I wanted to try vanilla again. Yeah. Well, I regret everything. So, it also makes me sad about this game now because of what I found out, so. Peace and love, everyone. So I love you all. Like I said, if you enjoy the long haul, and you want to sit on one mission for 3 hours or more, maybe half a day, depending on how hard or what truck you're using of a mission it is, you probably will still enjoy this game. If you're not going to stream it and you're going to actually take your time with it, and you're okay with taking hours on it and doing something, then I would still recommend this game even in vanilla for you. But as far as for anyone else who just wants to enjoy a simulator game that's like truck driving simulators, kind of like, I guess if you come from a good example, what is that one, American Truck Simulator? You're not going to like this game.
See, yeah.
Because this game doesn't hold the accuracy to the trucks and the wheels and the physics like those games probably would if they were off-road.
Yes.
So, yeah, you probably won't like this as much. So, I don't know. Who knows? Maybe some people might, but... and if you do have an issue, I do recommend going to the mod section. And we'll make it a lot easier. And we'll take a lot of the allure of the game itself away, because then it becomes too easy with certain trucks, especially if you're on PC, because then you have all kinds of stuff. Because on PC there are modded tires. We don't have that. Which sucks, because I would love a much more functional snow tire for all the trucks in general, even the vanilla. But hold on, let me end it. But alright guys, peace and love to all of you. Stay safe out there as always. We're going to have to sadly skip on Warframe tonight. Me and James will just try to we were going to do this event where we seal fissures on Orb Valis today and try to do Samara Sanctuary, but I think we'll just have to do that off camera, and also get some money and stuff. But I hope y'all have enjoyed what we got done today, and just I enjoyed talking to you guys, chilling and chatting, discussing things with James and y'all. And shout out to Christopher, Ultimate Gaming Bob. Christopher, Ultimate Gaming Bob, Farseer, and I think, as far as inside chat, that's everybody. And everyone just chilling in the background, dropping the toes up and just watching and enjoying. Hope y'all enjoyed, even this was slightly a train wreck, this episode. And I will see you all tomorrow for Horizon Zero Dawn. Something that actually works and I'm actually eager to play and excited. And so, and no won't crash on me. But peace and love, everybody. I love you all. I will see you all tomorrow for Horizon Zero Dawn. Bye, everybody. Bye.